Because we'd get in very serious trouble. It's Monday afternoon. Hello, Hare Krishna, all of that stuff. Excellent. Monday means it's nearly Friday again, so don't panic. Oh, it's the beginning of the week. Doesn't matter. It's nearly the end of the week. That's how I see it. 0870 90 90 973 if you want to give us a call. Iain at lbc.co.uk. Thank you to Anna Rayburn. My builders didn't come round today. They've given themselves a day off. Is that normal behaviour? Are they allowed to do that? I had to go out early this morning, and they weren't there when I left. It wasn't that early, actually. It was 9:30. They're normally there about 7:30. I went at 9:30, they weren't there. I deliberately stayed out a bit longer than I was going to because I didn't really want to see them. And then when I came back to my flat about 12, they still weren't there. They hadn't turned up. I left for work about 12:30. They weren't there. They just had given themselves... I thought, do you know what? We're making such slow progress on Ian's bathroom, we might as well give ourselves a day off and not come in and put the whole project back even more. It was supposed to take a week and a half. They're 2 days off, it being a week and a half, and they're nowhere near it. The bath is still in the wrapping in the spare room. I've not even seen the toilet yet. Anyway, so not in the best of moods. And just before coming on air, I was sitting back in these I can't do it on this one, these rather fine chairs that we have. I was behind the glass, having a production meeting with my team, Lady Alex, Agent Chris, excellent stuff. Leaning back on the chair, hands behind my back, and I tipped it, someone left a cup full of water on a ledge, and it kind of half went down my back. My ninja-like reactions, that's right, I did turn the heating up. My ninja-like reactions managed to move me out of the way and save myself from too much embarrassment. Yes, I've got a wet shoulder. I can live with that. I am woman. Hear me roar. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Now, last night's Triple M, generally a success. Apart from one or two idiots, generally a success. Some pretty good stuff on last night, 10 till 1, Sunday evenings. If you don't know about that, thank you to everyone that took part. On the way home, drove through Kentish Town. Now, I drove past, it was, what was it, about 1:30, 1:20, something like that. And there are a lot of characters there, a lot of crazy, colourful people dressed up in fantastic outfits. And I saw what I thought was someone in fancy dress. I thought I saw someone wearing a policeman's uniform in fancy dress. Now, the reason I thought it was fancy dress, because this guy had a beard that was about 6 inches long. His beard was 6 inches long. But I looked, and I stopped at traffic lights, and I looked at this guy. He was a real copper. His uniform was so spot on, he could only be a real copper. Now, I thought that the police force were not allowed to have beards. Because the obvious thing is, if I wanted to, I could grab this man's beard, pull him down onto my fist, and give him a bunch of fives. It's like operating a blind system. So surely, it's obvious, isn't it? Policemen should not be allowed to have beards. Simple as. 0870 9090 973. If you disagree with me, well, then you're a fool. I'd be surprised if you can put forward a strong argument. Maybe this guy had slipped through the net. Maybe it is wrong for the police to have beards, and this guy had somehow evaded detection. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number if you want to take part at any point today. And you haven't got to talk about that. You can talk about anything you want, pretty much within reason. Jonathan's in the Hammersmith.
Oh, yeah, about the beard and the policeman.
Yes?
No, it shouldn't be allowed, definitely not, because also, say the policeman had done something inappropriate and you wanted to report him, of course he wouldn't, because the police are all wonderful, but say, how would you be able to recognise, because people with beards all look the same, don't they?
Well, no. People with beards... Hey, well, what inappropriate thing do you think this a policeman might have done?
Well, I don't know, say he was a Los Angeles policeman in the loo that you went to.
Yes. Well, no, but people with beards don't look... I'm a big fan of the beard, and when my filming job finishes in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to grow a beard again.
Oh, I think beards are gross, Ian, on anybody. Remember
Shut up, Jonathan.
Seriously, you were talking about women with moustaches last week.
Yeah.
Well, I agree totally. I can't stand a man or a woman that's got hair on the top lip. It's horrible.
Okay. Is this just because, I'm guessing, Jonathan, you are unable to grow a beard yourself?
Yeah, how can you know?
There we go. It's a little bit of testosterone jealousy.
Yeah, that comes into it, I guess. Yeah, there's a little bit of jealousy there, probably. But also, it's not nice if you want to kiss either a woman or a man, is it? And
well, some women love it. Some women like kissing a man with a beard. Yes, it leaves a bit of stubble rash, but then again, they like that. They like their faces being a little bit red. And if any women can back me up on this, 0870 90 90 973.
Yeah.
They like their faces being a bit red because it means they're passionate and fiery and feisty.
Well, so if they're going around with red lips on their face, and not lipstick, I mean, but red lips.
Yes.
You think that was a passionate, fiery woman?
Who's ready for it any time, any place, anywhere.
Yeah, it's school time. What time is it? Oh no, they're not out yet.
No, we can. I can be faintly mucky till about 3:45. Then I've got.
4:45. Oh, that's right. Yeah, see, I never know when to, when not. Oh, there's a helicopter going overhead again. They're looking for me, I think.
Yes, that wouldn't be. So, Jonathan, my builders gave themselves a day off today.
Dreadful. I heard that. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
But how can they do that?
It's out of order. Seriously, I've had a conservatory built. No names mentioned, but I've had a conservatory. How long do you think to build a conservatory on the side of my house?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. All right. How about 2 years?
You are having a laugh.
Still not. No, seriously, it's still not. I don't want to mention too much because there might be legal proceedings.
Well, then let's say no more about it.
Yeah,
but it's amazing. And I was watching I watched Property Ladder last night. I had it on the Sky Plus. That Sarah Beanie's delicious, isn't she?
Yes, yeah, I must admit, for a girl, I definitely... There are no more men in the world, definitely.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. But she was... and I always get inspired when I watch Property Ladder. At the moment, my flat is filthy because of all of the dust, and I've got a bath in the spare room, I've got pipes in the hall. Everything is everywhere, and it's filthy. And I was getting a little bit down about it over the weekend and last night. But I watched the Property Ladder, and I got inspired by seeing Sarah Beanie and seeing how she motivated these two couples to do up these houses and make lots of money. I'm thinking, yes, I'm inspired. I can do this. I can see this through to the end. It will be worth it. And then they didn't turn up.
No. Can you, I mean, you're in the know. You're a famous person. Can't you get Sarah Beanie to come round and give you a bit of showing you how to do things?
I would love to get Sarah Beanie around to show me how to do things. And do you know, I've met her a few times, and she knows that she knows that I fancy her. She knows that because I've made no bones about it. But no, she will not come round to my house.
Oh no. She is. I must admit, she seems like a really nice person.
She said once in Heat magazine that after Graham Norton, I was her TV pin-up.
Oh wow! What a compliment that is.
What a compliment that was. Yes.
Oh, that's a tremendous compliment, isn't it?
Yes,
especially from the one so lovely.
Yes, there we go.
Oh, how nice. But she looked like. Did you not notice that one period of the Property Ladder, she looked like she was pregnant, then not pregnant, then?
Well, she was. She's had about 3 babies or something.
Oh, right, because I wondered if they filmed it in sequence or whatever, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, she does a Davina McCall, and every series of Property Ladder, she has a baby.
Oh, right.
She seems like playing. Jonathan, good to move on. Thank you very much. 0870 90 90973 is the phone. Oh, I'm invited to a screening of 66 from the producers of Billy Elliot and About a Boy, Helena Bonham Carter and Catherine Tate. I'm all right, cheers. Thank you. Steve!
Hello, mate.
Hello, Steve. Yeah, do you know what? I'm okay, everything considered.
I can tell you're only okay, because you've got to change your attitude, Ian.
Uh-oh.
You've got to change your attitude.
Okay, tell me why.
Well, just because, you've got to look on the positive side of things. You leant back on your chair.
Yes.
And a cup of water went all the way down your back.
Yep.
It could have been coffee.
It could have been coffee or a can of that Coca-Cola that I see is up there, yes.
So, you're having a good day so far.
Well, the thing is, though, Steve, there shouldn't be anything on that ledge. That should be free from all drinks.
No,
it's a health and safety.
But there was something on the ledge.
Yes.
And it was very positively water. Fantastic. I tell you, go and buy a lottery ticket.
I am unable to share your optimism. People like you, Steve, make me slightly uncomfortable. I can't. How you do get people like that, don't you? That turn every negative into a positive. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. It could have taken your leg off. Huh? Your mum could have died. It could have been worse. The whole house could have exploded. Oh, and that reminds me. Oh, it's with Steve Allen at weekend. No. I was banging on Friday about getting the electrician to do a little bit of extra work for me, fixing the extractor fan in the kitchen. I fixed it myself, and I shall tell you how a bit later on. I fixed an extractor fan and a washing machine again this weekend. I have been kind of quite manly. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to take part. Ian at lbc.co.uk. Can any girls back me up and say yes? You do like kissing a man with a beard because you like the red stubble rash that you get. It'd be good to have a little bit of support on this one. Time for the LBC 97.3 Travel News now with Amanda Redman.
We're still focusing.
Just good friends.
Ron's in the Old Kent Road.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Ron.
Hi.
I just wanted to comment on the beard subject.
Yes, a police officer should not be allowed to have beards.
I think so as well.
I could set fire to that beard.
I mean, I was with the armed forces some years ago, and
does that mean the army?
Yeah.
Okay.
Part of the reasons why.
Hang on a minute. Is army short for armed forces?
No, because armed forces covers navy.
But what is army short for anything? I might be sounding really stupid here, but I'm going to go with this until we reach a logical conclusion.
No, army is a group of soldiers.
Yeah, I know that. But is it short for anything?
No, because you're armed, so you're army.
But hang on, so you're backing up despite making bad jokes, you're backing up my original thing that army is short for armed.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I can see you getting a little bit uncomfortable here, Ron, and that's fine. You don't want to dwell too much on it. It's all causing flashbacks. So go on then. Go on?
Well, basically, we have to shave every day. Part of the reason was health and safety, and also uniformity.
Every day?
Well, yeah.
So you can't go a couple of days and get a little bit of.
No, you can't. No. You get punishment.
You get punished? Wow. Yeah, I hate shaving every day, and if I do shave every day, I always get a rash and have to cut myself, and it's horrible.
But anyway.
Not really getting anywhere with this one, are we?
Yeah,
there's more, is there?
Yeah, but the thing is, nowadays, you get like people like Sikhs and whatever religion they are, they join the armed forces.
Yeah, oh dear.
And they're allowed to grow their beards, but if you wear gas mask or respirators, as you put it, you got leaks, and that's another reasons why you have to shave, because when you put your respirator on for training or for operations, then it doesn't leak. So I don't know how they're going to survive. So with the police, I think it should be shaved. You're allowed to have a moustache, I think.
Okay. Ron, let's be honest, you're just making this up, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Paul!
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine. I struggled with that conversation. It was going nowhere.
I did as well. I had 40 winks in the middle.
Yes, 40 winks is a good phrase, 40 winks, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Do you know, I could murder 40 winks. I got to sleep last night about 2:30. I woke up at about 7 o'clock.
Oh, that's not nice.
I need 40 winks. I'm supposed to be going to the gym tomorrow. I'm supposed to be there at 7 in the morning. I've cancelled that. I woke up in anticipation of the builders coming round, because they normally come round about 7:30, and you can hear them blowing off in my kitchen. You can. I heard the other day, they came in, and they don't start work till about 8, but they'll come in about 7, and they'll make themselves cups of tea, and you just hear them blowing off and stuff, and you think, oh, hang on a minute, I don't want that. And I feel uncomfortable being in my bed on my own, in my boxers, knowing there are two full men who could quite easily overpower me, and they're breaking wind downstairs.
Not nice.
It disgusts me, Paul. It really does. So I wake up hoping to wake up before they come in. And do you know what? I woke up a whole 24 hours before they came in.
Yeah, and they still didn't come in.
They've not been in today. What's going on? Never mind. And also, another thing, the guy, sorry to go on about my house, but it's real life.
It's quite interesting. It's real life, real London. I mean, Ian, you can talk about your house. Did you hear that potty mouth Madame Thatcher this morning?
Oh, Carol Thatcher filling in for Nick Ferris?
Yeah.
No.
I don't listen to Nick Ferris at all, but I occasionally put the news on, and I heard Carol Thatcher. Oh, I'll have a little listen.
Yeah.
She's dirty.
Really? In what way?
She's talking about lunchboxes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very rude.
I'll be tuning in tomorrow for some of that. But the builder dude left a message. He wrote a message on my wall. He's going to put tiles and paint over it. It's fine. He wrote a message saying how many tiles I needed. It was only 14 boxes in the end, which is good. And he said the electrician is coming on Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, and we'll be there Monday morning. He misspelled electrician, and he misspelled morning.
That worries me, actually.
He'd crossed out morning and wrote it again correctly.
That does worry me. If somebody was interfering with where I live and they couldn't even spell their job,
yes,
the job of someone else.
Exactly. They're nice lads, but it'd be nice if they were there today.
It would be nice if they were there at all, really, wouldn't it?
It would be. Anyway, Paul, can I just say, we're 22 and a half minutes into the show, but we have had 0 women calling. 0.
Yeah, I know. I think they're probably busy putting their makeup on for you, Ian.
Steady on, Paul. Come on, let's not stereotype and be sexist.
Well, no, I mean, but they like to. I get the impression from the women that call in.
Yes.
They like to freshen themselves up for you.
I should hope they do. Nothing worse than a dirty woman. I didn't mean it like that. Well, maybe some people do freshen up before they come on the air.
Oh, I expect so. Or they might just be the kids might be out late from school and stuff.
And do you freshen up before you come on the air?
Are you talking to me?
Well, are you Anne?
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon.
I don't see anybody else here.
For 1 second, I looked away from the phone. Freshen up before I come on the air.
Do you have to look at the phone to be on it?
No. But I,
Your ear had moved away. You'd listened.
My whole face moved away. I looked at something in the kitchen.
What did you see? A spider?
Freshened up here.
Don't talk about those to me, please. I had an enormous one in the kitchen the other day.
Good girl. She means spider. She means spider.
Oh, you're atrocious.
So, Anne, have you freshened up to come on the air?
I freshen up all the time, because you never know who you're going to meet. I'm going to pop out in a minute. I won't be able to hear all of the show, because I'm going to Manchester tomorrow.
All right.
My Polish driver friend is taking me.
Oh, say to him, how do you say thank you for a lovely journey?
Dziękuję is thank you.
I used to have a Polish friend, and
I've got lots of Polish friends.
When his dad would drive us around, and we used to be able to say thank you for driving us. It's something like "Popacz na mój ogórek."
Oh, I bet that's rude.
No.
You're like the loaded of the air, aren't you? Really?
But without the hot chicks.
You wish.
Seriously, "Popacz na mój ogórek."
I'll try.
Okay, have a go.
How did you say it again once more?
Popacz
na mój
ogórek.
Ogórek. I'm going to write that down.
Popacz na mój ogórek.
Popacz na mój. What's the other one?
Ogórek.
Ogórek. I bet that's rude.
No, it's not. It's something like thank you for driving me so kindly.
Yeah, it's thank you.
But it's obviously like it's cheers or something.
It might be. Cheers is not zdrowie.
All right, steady on. It's something like that. All right.
Whatever. Yes, it might be. Thanks for a great. Oh, well, no, you said that, didn't you?
Yes.
But it's obviously something. I'll report back. Wednesday.
Thank you.
Regarding men with beards.
Paul, you don't mind if Anne jumps the queue a bit, do you?
No, not at all.
I do beg your pardon.
No.
Oh, that's all right, Anne. You freshened up before you came on.
Sorry.
She always freshens up. She never knows who she's going to meet.
You have to.
She's a fresh woman.
Yes.
You have to be right on the ball for Ian.
Yes.
He likes it on the ball.
I'm sure he does. Right. Men with beards. My first husband sometimes had a beard, sometimes didn't.
Yes.
And it suited him. He was Latin American. Second husband, English, always had a beard.
Yeah.
It sort of suited him, yeah.
Do you like the feel of being grabbed roughly, yet with emotion, pulled towards you passionately, and having a beardy man kiss you with all of the might of the world?
Darling, I'm not desperate, but I don't care if he's got a beard or not.
Oh, God, that sounds a bit pathetic.
Regarding policemen with beards, they can have beards, because I've seen policemen with beards.
Yeah. They shouldn't be allowed, though. It's a health hazard.
I don't know, but I tell you what really is a health hazard. I mentioned it to Bill Buckley once.
A
long time ago,
Dunking biscuits?
No.
Oh.
I don't like Dunking biscuits. I like crisp biscuits.
I like Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh,
like
Krispy Kreme donuts. Krispy Kreme.
I'll send some in if you like donuts. Do you like cream donuts?
I do, but I only like Krispy Kreme donuts, and I've once, years ago, my very first job in radio, someone sent in some cream cakes to all of the breakfast crew, as it was then, and I ate one of those. I've never been so ill in all of my life, so I shall never eat another donut the listener sends in.
Okie doke, I'll make you a cake. They used to do that for those cricket blokes, didn't they?
Yes.
Someone used to make a
hash browns, is it?
You what?
Boy, was I surprised when I went to a Greasy Spoon. You can order hash browns there. It's not what I thought it was going to be.
No, I'm sure it wasn't.
Yes. Is there any point to this?
Well, yes. Finally,
Existence.
about the policeman, because this is important, actually. I'm not joking.
No.
They are so unfit now. I know they're allowed to be short, and believe me, there's some really tiny coppers in men and women
used to have to be over 6'1" to be a copper.
I don't know. Certainly about 5'10", but they really are small. I'm not joking. But more than that, they are. I'm going to be kind to obese people. They are chubby. I don't want to say the word fat.
Fat, tiny coppers. Are you having a laugh?
No, they are. I have seen. Do you know what happened last year in Portobello Road?
One fell over and rolled all the way down the high street.
No, someone stole a lad stole a stereo off of someone sitting on Portobello Green, and he raced along. All right, he was young and lively, but so were these two coppers. It was an embarrassment. They toddled along, this man and woman. They were short and fat, and the Yanks, it looked like something out of Keystone Cops or something. I don't remember.
I don't know what that means, Anne. I'm too young.
Well, you know what I mean. You know, Laurel and Hardy. Something like Charlie Chaplin.
Yes.
It was but this is not funny. They were so unfit.
Neither is Charlie Chaplin. Is there anyone less funny than Charlie Chaplin? God, that man's awful.
I don't like him. No, I didn't like him.
I like Laurel and Hardy, but Charlie Chaplin's rubbish. And I've got to go to a break.
Okay, sweetheart. I'll see you. I'll phone in Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, okay. Thank you, Paul. Speak to you after this. If you could... Excellent stuff. Paul! Paul! Burmy, sorry!
What's that?
We got the Sparks coming in this Friday.
I know! We talked about it last week. I'm really excited.
I must stop calling them the Sparks as well, because they'll be annoyed with me. Sparks.
They are good.
They're excellent. Paul, did you have a point to make?
Oh, I did. First of all, you're right about Rozzers. There are lots of chubby Rozzers.
Yeah. You're going to have to... Paul! News.
Sorry?
News.
Oh...
unbelievable. Bad timing, my part, sorry. Good afternoon. A nice, gentle start to the week. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call, you're more than welcome to. I'm being nice today. Some woman last night told me off for being rude to old people. So this week, I said I would be nice to old people. So if you're in Oldham and you want to come on the air, then there's a free scone and a lovely cup of tea. There's nothing for you, but you can come on. Policemen shouldn't have beards, and women find beards sexy. And coming up later on, we've got Agent Chris's quote of the day. But we were speaking to Paul in Elaborate Grove, and hopefully by this time next week, we'll have reached the point of his phone call.
Oh, yeah, the point of the phone. Oh, yeah, something else I wanted to say about beards. You were right. They are flammable, especially if they're wearing beard spray or hairspray.
Beard spray?
Well, I don't know. Do they make beard spray?
Well, they must do. I must do. When I had a beard, I would sometimes apply a little bit of wax from my... You can get moustache wax, but I use a little bit of wax from my hair and put it on the moustache part of my beard just to smooth it out a bit.
But you got like a candle if a criminal set fire to it.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's the thing.
Awful.
But this policeman I saw last night had a beard, and it was 6 inches long, and you could easily have grabbed it and pulled him all around town with it. And of course, we know, Paul, what's so special about a policeman's tie?
Oh, they come off in your hand.
It's
a fake tie.
Yes, it's the tie, of course. It's a clip-on tie.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't strangle a policeman.
No. But the point of my call,
yes,
you did say, I think it was last night on Triple M, that bath ripped out, toilet ripped out.
Yes.
Builders haven't come in today.
No.
I don't mean to be personal. Where do you go to the toilet now?
I have a bucket.
Oh, wow. I feel for you.
Paul, on that note, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Thank you. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Sifu in Birmingham.
Hello.
Hello, Sifu.
Hey, this is unusual for me to be calling in the day.
You're normally a Sunday night caller.
Yeah, that's it. I thought I'd give you a treat today because I'm going to be away on Sunday.
Okay.
So you know it's 2-1 to the Sifu at the moment, don't you?
For anyone who doesn't listen to the Sunday Night Show, basically Sifu phones up, gives me a series of options, alternatives, and depending on whether I take the right or wrong alternative, decides who is the winner. And so far it's 2-1 to you.
That's correct.
Okay.
Can I just say I have a panel of apprentices that are judging for me.
Oh, okay, so you're not the judge?
That's correct.
Okay, we've yet to quite work out exactly what the rules are, but I'm getting close to it. Let's have it, Sifu.
Okay, you ready, yeah?
I'm ready, bring it on.
Okay, let's go. Gary Coleman or Vern Troyer?
That's a very, very good one. I'm going to say Vern Troyer.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Mr. T or Mr. Miyagi?
Oh, Mr. Miyagi.
Easy. Tim Westwood or Satan?
Satan!
I like it.
I'm winning this one easy, isn't I?
Cuba or America?
Cuba.
Siamese twins or Siamese cats?
Siamese twins.
Size 8 or size 18?
18.
Oof. Xmas or Eid?
Xmas.
Good choice. Fraggle Rock or Batfink?
Oh, Batfink.
Kung Fu or Karate?
Oh, Kung Fu. Get out of town.
Oh, Chevy Chase or Burt Reynolds?
This is a brilliant one. I'm going to say, it depends. If you're I'm going to say Burt Reynolds.
Oh, Timmy Mallet or Pat Sharp?
Pat Sharp.
Sorbet or quiche?
Hang on a minute, how many of these questions are there? I think you're waiting just until they go into your favour. Quiche.
Okay, there's two more, Ian, two more. Apollo Creed or Ivan Drago?
Oh, Apollo Creed, come on.
Okay, this is the last one, and it's a big one. Islam or Rastafari?
Oh, dear God, I'm going to have to pass on that one.
If you pass, you could lose all of your good work.
I have to abstain from answering that question.
Okay, I'm just going to have a quick word with my apprentice.
God
apprenticeship.
almighty, yes.
1 second.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to play some music. Hang on.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Ian?
Yes?
I'm afraid you've lost.
Oh, no, Seafood! I was given an impossible choice there at the end, and, damn, never mind, it's 3-1 to the Seafood. I've not got a clue what that's about. If anyone can explain it, then you're more than welcome to. I do want a girl to call in, and tell me one way or t'other, do you like beards or do you hate beards? Are you a girl that's never kissed a man with a beard, and are you kind of dreading it? Because surely it's inevitable, isn't it? Every woman at some point has to kiss a man with a beard. You'd want to experience it, wouldn't you? B is in the Forest Gate.
Bonjour, Senator. Bonjour.
Bonjour, B.
Yes, Monsieur. I'm growing a beard.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, because I think it's I don't know about women, but just for 1 second for women, Denise, if you're listening, bring in. Yeah.
Denise.
Yeah, Denise was shy to ring you.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yes. I wanted to encourage her to come out of the show.
Okay, excellent work.
Yeah. I'm drinking champagne, Ian.
Well, that's very classy.
It's a cheap quality one from Sainsbury's.
Okay, but still excellent, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm a poor man.
Yes, well, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, touche. Yes. Well, I was saying, Ian.
Yes.
I think, we should go back 300 years.
Okay. Hang on, to 1706?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And even going back 16th, 17th century, when we're going to see, if we want some bread or something, we go to see a farmer. If we want wine, we go to a vineyard. And if we see a car, we get on our horses and we ram that car and blow it up in bits. Because we don't want to see none of these things hanging around. You know what I mean?
If you see a car, you ram it with a horse and blow it up?
Yeah, you blow it up with guns and spades and things like that. With the hammers and stones. You just blow it to pieces. Because people who are doing things like that...
Yes.
Doing up the environment. And us. I mean, Law was going to the hospital for asthma and things like that.
Yeah.
Due to...
Are you saying we should get rid of cars?
Yes. I'm saying we should get rid of cars, we should get rid of phones, we should get rid of TV, the radio...
No, hang on. But cars...
Yeah.
Just do one thing at a time. Cars are brilliant.
So are horses.
But no, horses are rubbish, man. Agent Chris has a horse that he is forced to go there twice a day to feed it and clothe it. Whereas cars, you just fill it with petrol, you put a tape in, you wind the window down, you cruise, you look cool.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what you think you look cool, but absolutely, people think you're an idiot because you're driving around in a car.
But everyone's driving around in cars.
A piece of metal.
Only you think that car drivers are idiots. Have you got a car?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever had a car?
No, I can't drive. When I say if I want to go to, last night, I had to go to Acapulco, right? And I had to go to take a lift in Sherwood Forest, and I had 10,000 crabs. Took me to the sea, and I was back, shortly, you know what I mean?
Yes, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, of course you got a clue. You know I'm talking sense, mate.
Yes. And we should get rid of phones, should we be?
We should get rid of phones, the TV, the clock, the radio, the stereo.
If we got rid of phones, you wouldn't be able to phone me.
Yeah, but...
Bob is in Ashford.
Hello there, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine. I've not got a clue what's been going on there, and after only having 4.5 hours sleep, it's too confusing for me at this stage of the game.
Oh, that's good. That's the way we like it.
Yes.
Beards.
Yes.
Beards. I've not had a wet shave since 1988.
So I've had a beard for a long time.
So hang on, you've had a beard for 18 years?
Yeah. And the longest I left it without actually cutting it at all, I think, was about 8 years.
Oh, God, no, you would have looked disgusting.
And my hair as well was below my waist.
Oh, man, what happened?
I went to the barber's.
Oh, okay. Well, why did you decide not to cut it for that long, though?
Oh, that's a long story. Policemen with beards, though. I think they're not allowed to grow a beard when they're on duty, but they can grow one when they're off duty on holiday.
But when they come back, they have to get rid of it?
No, they'll have a beard when they come back. They'll go without a beard, but you can't have sort of stubble then.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've never seen a stubbly copper.
Yeah, because you need to shave, but if you're on holiday...
Yeah, so you have 2 weeks off, you can grow a beard then, and once the beard has started, you can keep on growing it.
Yeah. And obviously, if you're a female policewoman, you could grow a beard as well, because, anyone's allowed to grow a beard.
I have seen, and let's not make light of the police force, they do an excellent job, generally. They make a few mistakes, but they mess up.
They've never beaten me up in a cell.
No, I'm sure they
I got in first, you say.
Yeah, well done. I see what you've done there. But I have seen recently so many sexy lady policemen.
Yeah, you keep saying that. I think you just need a woman, really.
No, I have seen, honestly, I saw one the other day. I saw a sexy woman policeman, and she was stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Large truncheon?
I'm going to move on, but point taken, yes. Lara!
Yeah. Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
I know.
Okay.
I'm calling in about beards.
Oh, yes.
Clean-shaven men are the best.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Well, because a beard has the same feel and texture as pubic hair.
Oh, steady
and
on
if the
now.
fellow has a particularly long nose, it's a double.
Oh, no, steady on now. Come on now. We can't have any feels like that. But some women, and I know I've kissed them.
And you end up with beard burn.
Yeah, but some girls like
Not
that.
only on your face.
Yeah, your neck?
Well, you can imagine.
Yes. You're a mucky pup, aren't you?
I am.
Yes, and for safety's sake, I'm going to press that button. Anyway, so 0870 9090 973. Let's. Ashley bottled it. Never mind. That's absolutely fine. So, at the weekend, I was saying on Friday that I was going to get the electrician that was coming in on Saturday to have a look at the extractor fan in the kitchen. And on Friday night, I was umming and ahhing, and I thought, I don't know if I can ask this guy to do the extractor fan. I feel a bit cheeky. So I thought on Friday night, I'm going to have a go at this myself. I'm going to take the extractor fan apart, I'm going to look at the problem, I'm going to see if I can fix it. And what it was when you plug the light bulbs in, they stay on and the on-off switch didn't seem to work. So I opened it up, had a little fiddle around. I gave myself the biggest electric shock I've ever had in my life. It blew my mind. I was speaking to Lady Alex about this. It didn't throw me across the room, as a similar thing did to him. But it blew my mind. It made my whole body ache. And I could taste metal in my teeth. I don't have any fillings. It was insane. I'd forgotten to unplug it. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. 0870 9090 973. It's time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Amanda Redmond.
Well, we're still focusing on...
Jessica in Sheffield.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
It's the thing about beards.
Yes.
I think really quite a small percentage of the population has beard when it comes to men.
I guess they don't, although I've noticed that they're making a bit of a comeback in terms of fashion. You quite often see Justin Timberlake and people like that walking around with beards now.
Yeah, but not for very long. I mean, it's more of an image thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
On a long-term basis, men that have a beard, it's just lazy. It shows a lack of kind of commitment to anybody.
No, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Having a beard, the few times I've had a beard, and I've never had them for that long, but it requires a lot of hard work and sculpting and trimming to get it in nice shape, so it's not too long, so the moustache isn't hanging over the top lip too much.
Before you shave it off.
What?
Well, before you shave it off. I mean, if you've got a girlfriend, I mean, she's going to want you to shave that beard off.
No, but some girls love it. I'm waiting for those girls to call in, to be honest.
I don't think so. I think it's a very kind of small percentage of girls that love that, because...
Have you ever kissed a man with a beard?
Once.
And
only once. Doesn't that say it all?
I suspect maybe he wasn't a good kisser.
Well, it's not just that. It shows a lack of effort. I mean, women have to put so much effort into their appearance. If a bloke can't be bothered to have a shave, you're not even going to begin to kind of show an interest in that person, I don't think.
Well, but the thing is, I don't think you understand that there is a lot of effort that goes into making a beard look good.
Yeah, but it never looks good, Ian.
Oh, Jessica, I think
It's
you're
just
wrong.
a laziness on your part.
Have you not seen the pictures of me on the LBC website with a beard?
Yeah, exactly.
It looks good, huh?
It's just a laziness on your part.
Oh, shut up, it looks good.
No, it doesn't. It means that I've heard you say before that you're growing a beard for a week.
Yeah.
I mean, that means that you're not planning to have, sex during that week.
Yeah, that's true.
And that means that, when you want to kind of have sex, you're going to put a bit more effort into it because you know that a woman's going to think, well, he's had a shave. He's smartened himself up.
He must be clean all over.
Exactly.
Well, Jessica, I think you're going to be wrong. I hopefully.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, no.
Well, let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see. Keep listening. Thank you, Jessica. If you're, what I need now is some girls to phone in and say, yes, Ian, we are hot women. We're not just desperate and ugly. We like men with beards. We find them, well, sexy. If you want to see what I look like with a beard, if you go to lbc.co.uk, which is it's the new website, and I've got a section there, and I think there's if you flick through the sections, you'll see some pictures of me with a beard. I think there's some other bits and pieces up there, some useful web links. And the blog that I write every day after the show is up there, and some other bits and pieces, lbc.co.uk. I'm assuming this is Sophia in Walthamstow.
Yes.
Chris has spelt your name completely wrongly.
How's you spelt it?
S-P-O-H-I-A.
Oh, well, that's completely wrong because it's with an S.
Oh, well, Sophia with an F.
Yes.
Meow.
It's Sophia.
Sophia.
Yes.
So
Not Sophia, which is with a PH.
So hang on, what's
Quite different.
What is it?
It's Sophia with an F, because Sophia is basically Sophie, isn't it? Sophie?
Sophia.
Sophia is
Sophia.
So the O is...
But you don't say it any different way.
Yes, you do, because the O is more pronounced.
Sophia.
Sophia is Sophie, basically, with an F.
And how do you say your name?
Sophia.
Sophia.
Yeah.
Sophia.
So it's almost an A.
Sophia. Okay, I've got it. So, Sophia.
Yes.
There we go. Yes. What do you want?
I was calling because I think men with beards, first of all, they look nice.
Yeah.
They do look nice, and you get used to it. Once you're going out with somebody with a beard, you get used to it, and if they shave, then it just doesn't feel the same anymore.
Did you ever see the pictures of Noel Edmonds when he shaved his beard off?
No, I didn't.
He looked like a wrinkly walnut. It was an incredible...
Yeah.
He looked
but
like
it does disguise a lot of faults as well.
It looked like a completely different man.
Yeah.
So your fella has got a beard,
But
has
I'm
he?
talking about younger men with beards. They look nice. And even a bit of stubble is quite good. Because it's a bit of rough, isn't
Do you remember in the 80s when George Michaels made stubble popular? And I remember a friend of mine who just started shaving, and he bought a razor that you could put onto a... No, you didn't put it onto a setting. You bought a razor that wouldn't shave that close, so you'd have, like, designer stubble all over your face.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit of a...
It's a cop-out, isn't it?
A gimmick, yeah, because all you have to do is not shave.
And are you a fan of the stubble rash?
I was, because at first, when I started going out with this person, it was because it was all new, it kind of reminded me of the time that I had with him, so it was a nice little reminder.
Oh, there we go,
And it's all that people kind of say, oh, what's happened to you? And you kind of say, oh, I'm seeing somebody at the moment who has a bit of stubble.
Oh, so you're a bit...
That's nice.
Bit like putting it about a bit.
Sorry?
Yeah, you like... I phrased that badly. Hang on, let me phrase that better. You liked having a physical reminder of your liaison.
Well, yeah, at the beginning when it's all new, but then you get used to it and it's not new anymore, and then it's a bit annoying, because stubble is annoying when you do, but beards are nice, beards are soft.
Sophia, thank you very much for that. I fear I may have insulted there, but luckily I managed to backtrack and get out of there quite cool. Oh, 0870 90 90 973. Barry's in the Watford.
Hello there, Ian.
Hello, Barry.
Hello, mate. I know you're being nice to the elderly people today.
This week I'm going to be nice to old people, yes.
Yes, you don't have to patronise me. Lay it on me, I can take it.
I've got nothing to give you. You all
Lay
right?
it on me. I took on Hitler, I can take on you, mate.
Do you want a good sit down?
No, listen.
Do you want a nice cup of tea?
Yes, all right. No, listen, now, the thing is, Ian,
Yes.
about this hair on the face...
The beard?
Yes, the thing I don't like that ladies do, some of them, you know, when they shave their eyebrows off and then they draw them in.
They do. I've seen that. Why do they do that? You see young girls doing it now.
I said, my Margaret done that. I said that God gave you two eyebrows. Why did you shave them off and put them? You know, it never looks as good. No. Invariably, it's with an eye pencil.
Yeah.
She used a biro once when she, you know, we couldn't find it. And
but they always look in a permanent state of shock, don't they?
Yeah, well, only on one eye, because Mama, she don't see very well through one eye. She'd done one a bit wonky.
Yeah.
She looked almost enigmatic.
Almost enigmatic.
Yeah, well, ugly is the word I'm really...
It's just, why do they do it? What's wrong with their own eyebrows?
I think it's sophisticated, you know. I mean, my Margaret, she did have a pair of... Remember Dennis Healy?
I do remember Dennis Healy,
yeah,
yes.
Not dissimilar to that, the one long eyebrow she had. She whipped it off.
Yes.
And drew in this thing. She borrowed one of my son's felt-tip black pens at one stage.
No.
It rained and it smudged. But do you know my friend Judy in Belsize Park?
No.
No, she's got a pair of eyebrows. They're her own. I think she keeps them plucked. But the point is, I don't like it. It's disgusting. And the other thing is, George Michael, he doesn't look dissimilar to me when I don't shave nowadays.
Barry, thank you for that.
Ta-da!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gone.
It's devastating.
So Johnny has emailed in, who is the handsome young buck that all of the women and a lot of the gentlemen here at LBC fancies. Good-looking fella. Iain, I haven't shaved properly for a year. I use clippers, so I always have stubble. Now, what's clippers? I don't know what that is. That's what they cut your hair with. So that's a clipper's the thing when you can put like a number 1 or a number 2 on it, so it doesn't shave close. Is that it? I'm looking at Lady Alex like he's got a clue what I'm talking about. Sandra, what are clippers?
Clippers are to cut your hair. I use clippers to cut my boy's hair, actually.
Good-looking Johnny, who everyone fancies, uses clippers to shave with.
Yeah, I think it's just got a blade with a jagged edge and it's just...
Kids these days, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
I got a massive electric shock when I took apart my extractor fan in the kitchen.
Why would you be doing that?
Well, I was trying to fix it.
With the expert.
Well, I was trying to fix it before the expert came. And after I had the electric shock, I put it back together... I had fixed it.
Oh, well, very quick. You know,
yeah, I can't understand what you're saying. Can you move to...
Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes, it is. What happened there?
I had my hands free.
Oh, hands-free is absolutely... Hands-free is bobbins.
It's okay. So, well done then for fixing it.
Yeah, I fixed the extractor fan by electrocuting myself.
Oh, wow. It worked.
It worked, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone at home.
No.
No.
Really want to be advising anyone else.
No. Anyway, Sandra, what can I do for you?
Oh, Iain, I have to disagree with your previous callers. I think men with beards are masculine. I'm all for the beards.
There we go.
The beards, the goatees, the stubble can be a bit rough, but you get used to it after a while. I'm for it. I must say I'm pro. I'm pro.
You're right. It makes men more masculine.
Yeah, and I think, as nature intended, I think the whole... I was listening to a show last week and you mentioned about the whole chest hair thing.
Yeah.
Again, very masculine.
Hey, Sandra, very quickly, because we've got to go to the news in a second.
Yeah.
I saw this on a programme the other day, and I used to have a girlfriend that did this. You know when you get the inside of your ear itches?
Oh, yes.
What do you, as a woman, do to scratch it?
Oh, just use my little finger.
Oh, so you don't do... I can't do this, but the girls I've seen, it's only girls that can do this. They do a thing when they go, and it's a horrible noise, they go...
Oh, yeah.
Do you do that?
I don't, but my mum used to.
It's the worst noise in the world. It's disgusting.
Oh, no, I don't like the sound. Yes, I have experienced
And I was trying to explain it to Chris, and I can't do it properly. I think it's a genetic thing, and only women can do it.
Yeah, I probably could, but it doesn't really do anything for the itch, to be honest.
No,
so
I know what you mean.
Just put my finger in there and have a quick scratch there.
Sandra, listen, thank you very much for that. If you're a woman that can do this, I was desperately trying to explain to Agent Chris what I was talking about, and I couldn't. I used to go to the girl that did it, and it drives me mad. Well, you do that sort of thing. I'm doing that wrong, but it scratches the inside of your ear. 0870 90 90 973.
I love this show. All singing and dancing and singing.
Okay, we're talking about beards. We're going on about beards a bit. I've told you how itchy back. I fixed an extractor fan by electrocuting myself. Don't do it at home, but it seemed to work. And now I've got the beauty of being able to turn the light on and off, which is very exciting. 0870 90 90 973. Loads of other stuff we'll talk about later on. Phoning TV shows. Mini Babybels. Is that the right name for them? Mini Babybels? Is the mini superfluous in the description, Babybels? And we'll have Agent Chris's quote of the day. But before that, Lisa...
Yeah?
Can you back up? We'll come to you. I'm hoping you can make a funny noise with your ear.
I can. Well, it's my throat, really.
Very quickly, though, Gordon Brown...
Yes?
Has he got a glass eye?
I don't know.
Oh, just... OK, I think he's got a glass eye, and I said it to Chris just now, and he went, no, he hasn't.
So, I phoned you up to back you up about the itchy throat thing.
Okay.
How'd you get me to talk about glass eye?
Sorry, I was bringing politics into it. What it is I saw it on a TV show over the weekend, and I used to have a girlfriend that did it. I think it's only girls that can do it. When your inner ear itches, girls can make a funny noise that scratches their ear.
I know the programme you mean. You're talking about the poo lady, aren't you?
Yes, the Dr. Gillian McKeith, the poo doctor.
That's her, yeah.
Her whole act is going around getting fat people to put poo in Tupperware, and she examines it.
I know, imagine getting money for that.
Ugh.
I'm in the wrong job.
Yeah, well, no, you're in the right job, honestly.
Okay.
So you can do the scratchy ear thing.
Yeah, and I can't believe I've actually phoned up to do this.
It's great, isn't it? Go on, let's have a bit.
Oh, God, okay, hang on. Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah, it's disgusting!
And do you know what? I do it and I don't even realise I'm doing it.
Oh, and is it just you're scratching your ears with it?
Yeah.
And how do you do it? Because I can't do it. I make it too nasally.
You sort of just put your tongue up to the back of your throat and sort of suck.
She said suck. Don't worry, we're clear on that one. It sounded.
No, you see, maybe it's an art form. Who knows? Ooh.
No, it's not quite right. Although it's made my ear tingle a bit, so I'm getting close to it.
It does need perfecting. Perhaps you can practice.
Lisa, I shall practice at the show. Thank you very much for that.
My pleasure.
Well done. There we go. She phoned in to... you should be able to do it. Hang on. That's not quite right. Jason, has Gordon Brown got a glass eye?
Definitely.
He has, hasn't he?
It's the way he looks.
Oh.
Never looks you both in the same eye, does he?
Well, one of them's glass.
That's right.
I didn't know they still made glass eyes.
Probably got an hole in it so you can see through it.
Yeah, well, hang on a minute. There's nothing behind his glass eye apart from head.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, you and your electricity.
Yes.
I've wired my testicles up to a car battery.
Oh, dear God almighty.
And I've wired that up to a heavy-duty compressor to give it a real good wallop, just to show people why you shouldn't.
Okay, so this is... please, no one at home. No one must ever do this at home, for God's sakes.
You ready?
Yes.
I'm just going to turn it on. Hang on.
Yeah, so that is a serious warning. We should take that and send that to schools, Chris, because I know wasn't there a spate about 18 months ago of kids doing that? So don't do it. Thank you. Judy!
Hello.
Hello, Judy.
You just had Barry on.
Yes.
Talking about my eyebrows.
Was it talking about you? Oh, you're Judy in Belsize Park?
Yes. I'm shaking with terror. I was just sitting here having a quiet cup of tea, minding my own business.
Oh, blimey.
This lunatic comes on about me and my eyebrows.
Yes.
I mean, is he some kind of stalker? Is he a peeping Tom? Does his wife Margaret know? I mean, I've just been round and shut all my curtains because I'm completely terrified. Is he looking in at me when I put makeup on in the morning?
It's possible. I don't want to say anything that could get me into hot water with Barry.
Say it, because I'm completely terrified. You're responsible for the calls that you put out, and I'm standing here trembling.
Yes. Well, listen. First of all, don't stand there trembling.
I've shut all my curtains.
Can you sit down?
All right, I'll sit down.
There you go. That's one problem solved.
But I've shut the curtains.
That's probably a good thing. But probably best idea to lock the doors as well.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sure it's fine. He sounds like a nice old fella.
No, he doesn't. He sounds like a stalker or a peeping Tom. And he's got a wife called Margaret. Does she know he goes round looking in people's windows?
There is a chance it could have been another Judy in Belsize Park. What are your eyebrows like?
That's none of your business.
Oh, blimey. Okay. Well,
I've got eyebrows. I've got eyebrows.
Are they yours or are they drawn by pen?
Well, a little bit is added on with... But it's none of your damn business.
Which bits?
Certainly none of Barry's, and it's nobody's business to advertise it on the radio.
Which bit's added by pen? The inside or the outside?
They're just the very ends.
Well, outside, the outside bit of it.
Yes.
But why do you do that?
Because, well, as you grow older,
Yes.
maybe I could give a handy hint anyway.
Okay, let's have Judy's handy eyebrow hint.
As you grow older, if you pluck your eyebrows too much, they don't actually grow back.
Well, that's what you want, though, isn't it?
As you get older.
Yeah.
So then you're left having. But I don't want this conversation. I think you should do something about this man.
Do you?
I think his wife should know that he goes round peeping through people's windows to watch them putting their makeup on. Otherwise, how would he ever know?
Do you pluck them, or do you have them strung?
I don't pluck them, and I don't have them strung. I just add a little bit on the ends, which is this must be the most boring call you've ever had.
It's close, yeah.
But well, I'm sure, because nobody else is the slightest bit interested.
No.
But I just got such a shock sitting here.
well-
now I'm sitting in the dark with the window curtains.
Well, go and have a nice cup of chamomile tea, and I will. Can we get Barry's phone call? Can we put it onto cassette and send it to like the police or something? I don't know.
I think so.
Okay, Judy,
I think this is
do
not
that.
nice. I'm sorry. I know you get lunatics
Yes.
in your programme, but
Yes.
this is going a bit
Okay,
far.
well, don't panic.
Well, I am panicked.
Okay, well done. Helen!
Oh, hello.
Hello, Helen.
Hello, is that the noise?
Oh, can you do it?
I've done it for you before. Last time you had an itchy throat, and I did it for you then.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Listen to me slap my belly. Hang on, this is me slapping my belly. Hang on. It's getting bigger, man. I'm supposed to go to the gym tomorrow, but I'm so tired I've cancelled it.
Yeah, don't bother with all that.
That's stuff, that. Anyway, so, well, you can you teach me how to do it?
Yeah, you keep your mouth shut.
All right, steady.
You just kind of force it down the back of your throat.
Oh, God.
The air,
Yes.
mouth, that's sort of... And I was trying it just now, and I think you can breathe. Is that it? Have you got your mouth shut? Ooh.
You make it sounds like a little pig when you do it.
Pig, yes.
Oh, God, that sounds like something else. It's only girls that can do it, though. Blokes can't do it.
I think that some of them can. I think it's more of a cultural thing. I think black people, if you ask a black man to ring up and do it, I think you might be able to get one.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of times people go, "Oh, you're the first white person I've heard."
But I've seen lots of white girls doing it. I think it's more of a gender thing.
Oh, gender and culture, maybe.
Gender and culture.
Well, I'm white, but you know.
Okay. Well, Helen, listen, we'll put it out there. If there are any men that can do it, then this is a rank thing to be talking about. I wanted to come on and do a nice show talking about mini Babybels. Now, is it mini Babybels or is it just Babybels? And I bought 2 last night for my tea. I had 2 mini Babybels, and they were 68 pence for 2. And they come in. They're packaged 3 times. They come in a little red string bag. Then they're covered in red, like, cellophane, and then they're covered in red wax. That's 3 packages. If you got rid of 2 of those packages, just had the red wax, they'd be at least half the price. Delicious, but very, very expensive. And what have you calls after this? Professional until the end. That's me, London. Jane is in London.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, Jane. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Excellent. You sound a little bit flirtatious. What's going on here? Are you trying to seduce me?
Definitely not.
Why, Mrs. Robin? Oh, okay, right, fine.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, no worries. Yeah, what do you want?
Very loyal to my husband, and it was you talking about men with hair on their faces specifically.
Yes.
It got me to call because
Okay.
I have a husband
Yes.
who has a beard.
So you've mentioned the husband twice. I get the point. You're not interested, all right? Well done.
And I find it very sexy, and I would.
What kind of beard does he have?
A full beard,
A full facial beard?
a full facial beard, trimmed.
He doesn't have it. What I tried once when I had a beard was I tried to. I've had a goatee. That was good. I've had a full facial. Then when I was getting rid of the full facial, I tried shaving the cheeks a bit, but it ended up looking like a Jeremy Beadle special.
Yes, and I have to say that once he shaved it off, and he went down to the goatee, and he looked like, some funk, that's a bit rude, but he looked like...
Is that him shouting in the background?
There's the kids in the background.
Oh, God, okay.
He looked like a weightlifter, to be honest with you, with just the goatee bit, and so we thought, definitely not.
How old is your husband?
It just turned 30.
Is he? Oh, he's just turned 30. Okay. Well, you sound older than 30.
Oh, I do, really.
How old are you?
30.
Oh, you're 30, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he starting to go grey yet?
He's got about 4 or 5 grey hairs.
So I tell you what, I'm going grey, and I'm enjoying going grey now. I'm enjoying it. I've just seen Paul McCartney on the TV banging on about some classical thing he's written, it'll be rubbish. And he should by now be a white-haired old man. And in the late 80s, early 90s, he was very, very grey. His hair is a deep chestnut red.
It's obviously been using Grecian 2000.
Well, why would a man dye their hair? I don't understand. I know that Jimmy Carr dyes his hair. I saw him once, and he had very grey hair. The next day it was dark jet black. Why would any man decide to dye their hair?
I have no idea. I'm not into it at all.
Jane, listen, thank you very much for that. It's an odd thing, the dyeing of the hair. I don't know what Paul McCartney uses. I'm sure he gets it done very professionally, but it's this really rich, sort of reddy brown. And it looked silly on him because his face is old and grey. And if he had grey hair, or even white hair, he'd look kind of cool now. Instead he looks like a Wally. Looks like an absolute Wally. Danny!
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Is it Babybel or Mini Babybel?
Mini Babybel.
It is Mini Babybel, isn't it?
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
They are so delicious.
Yeah, they are. Make your hands a bit greasy, though.
They do make your hands greasy, and if you have too many, they start tasting a bit rubbery.
Yes.
So you can't have too many. But I think they're brilliant. But I couldn't understand why when I bought them last night, they're in 3 layers of packaging. They've got the string bag, the cellophane, then the red wax.
That's quality control gone bonkers.
It's political correctness gone mad.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Right, beards.
Yes.
Right, okay. We've evolved. And hair was put on our bodies to keep us warm.
Yeah.
You don't need it no more.
No.
And I've got hair all over me, up my back and everything.
Oh,
it's
geez.
awful, mate. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, some people like it, some people don't, and I have to trim it because it's like wearing a woolly jump all the time.
Have you got hairy buttocks?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I know. Clearly, this can be a bit of a problem.
Oh, steady on. Yes, message received loud and clear. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you know that. So you've had a beard, haven't you?
I've had a beard. In 2 weeks' time, I'm going to grow a beard again.
How long is it going to be grown for?
Well, it depends. The thing is, if I do stuff on TV, which does still happen every once in a while, they like you, or I kind of like, to be clean-shaven for it.
Absolutely.
So, it depends. I've got nothing on the horizon after a couple of weeks' time, so maybe as long as Christmas. Who knows?
Yeah, I understand that it's a thing to keep clean and trim and all the rest of it, but I have to shave twice a day.
Oh, no man has to shave twice a day.
To keep a clean-shaven face, then yes. If I shave in the morning, 6 o'clock at night, I've got a 12 o'clock shadow.
Wow.
Of an evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's it can be a bit of a pain, and I'll get lazy with it. And I've just had a number 1 haircut.
Yeah.
If I leave it for 2 days, it's longer on my chin than what it is on my face. And they're going grey, so that doesn't look very good.
Does your beard go up to right just underneath your eyes?
Oh, I have to shave under my eyes, absolutely.
Oh, that is horrible, man. That is disgusting.
I know, but what do you do, mate? What do you do? I can't wax. There's too much of it. Electrolysis would cost me...
Well, there's someone phoned in last week. There's a thing they're going to do to get intensive light pulse therapy or something, and it stops you growing.
Good, I'll have that. And I'll tell you where else I'm hairy.
Go on.
My ears.
Oh, yes.
Oh, mate, so I had a number 1 all over my head.
Yeah.
Right, and not just inside my ears. The outside of my ears are like fur.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. I tell you what, I'm not hairy in my ears, but I'm getting really hairy up my nose.
Yes, don't pluck them.
Oh, it makes your eyes water.
That can cause nasal polyps.
I beg your pardon?
Polyps. P-O-P-L-Y-S.
What? Wait, how? Really?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, my God, you've put the fear of God into me. By plucking my nasal hairs, it's going to cause polyps. They're bad. I've got those elsewhere. Mandy!
Ian.
Mandy. How delightful to speak to you on this fantastic afternoon.
Isn't it? Well, could be better, but,
Well, no, I like this weather. This is superb. Although...
dull and grim.
I had a car crash today.
Oh, my God.
I'd forgotten about that, actually. Was that a car crash? I went into the back of a lady's car because it just started raining. It's been raining for maybe about 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was very heavy. And I was driving along just down the road here, and the woman in front of me stopped very suddenly because some kids ran out in front of her car. And I put the brakes on, and you know when you've put the brakes on, you're thinking, I ain't going to stop.
Yeah.
I ain't going to stop. And then, bam, I hit the back of this car. It was weird. But she was a very nice lady, and she came out, and I was about to get out and say, OK, let's swap details and stuff. And she had a look, and she said, I tell you what, don't worry about it. And I said, are you sure? She said, yeah, no, there's kids ran out in front of me. Doesn't seem to be any damage. I'm fine with it.
Great, because it's automatically your fault, isn't it? For
Exactly.
being so kind.
Exactly. But I said something, a phrase that I don't really like saying, and I said it, and I found myself thinking, oh, that was a bit patronising. And she was... sometimes, I've been in a couple of car accidents, and sometimes there's a bit of shock involved, and people are quite happy to accept the blame or something.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, don't worry, it's fine. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah. And then I said, are you all right, love? Yeah, exactly. And I said it, and I thought, oh, I said that like my old man, my dad would have said or something. You right, love?
You're right, love. Yes, I'm fine.
And
it depends how you are. If you're not too PC, I wouldn't have minded that, to be honest.
Yeah, she was a slightly older lady, and they kind of liked that, but I still felt a little bit patronising that. I shouldn't have said that.
Well, it could be worse. You could have said worse.
Exactly. But my bumper's a little bit bent, but hey, it doesn't matter.
The cars nobody was hurt. The kids weren't injured.
No, everyone's alive and telling the tale. Anyway, Maddie, sorry, I'm going off on one there. What can I do for you?
No problem. I'm just trying to cure your... Do you get itchy ears a lot then, I take it? It's sort of itchy inner ear.
Well, it does happen every now and then.
Do you get it? Do you get hay fever?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I get it a lot with my hay fever, that whole ear, nose and throat kind of thing.
I had hay fever last year. No, 2 years ago I had really bad hay fever. I've never had it before or since.
Since. That's great. But what the remedy is, a pint of iced water.
Oh, really?
Yes, because it sort of numbs the throat, and as the throat and ears are connected, I find if you can drink a pint of iced water all in one, itchy ears no more.
I bet you would rather a pint of cold lager, wouldn't you, Mandy?
Well, yes, but it was a bit... I can't usually down a whole pint of lager, I'm afraid.
Oh, Mandy, hang on a second.
Agent Chris, 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 Agent Chris. It's Agent Chris's quote of the day.
Oh, you're online just in time for Agent Chris's quote of the day. Chris, what's your quote of the day?
I won't go out with someone with glasses.
I think we got through his muffled, rubbish speaking voice there.
What's wrong with people with glasses?
Surely. Do you wear glasses, Mandy?
No, actually, I don't. But, I wouldn't not go out with someone because they had glasses.
Surely. Glasses are very...
harsh?
Glasses are sexy, unless they're, like, really thick milk bottle glasses.
Absolutely. I think, they can look very sexy on a lady, and not so bad on a man either.
Oh, Miss Jones. It's that whole thing, isn't it? But, if they like thick Sid Little glasses, then I'm on Chris's side on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although, hang on, Chris, you wear glasses.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go out with myself.
Well, yeah, I can see why. Mandy, listen, I've got to move on. Thank you for that. If anyone wants to quote on Chris's bigotry there, normal glasses are quite nice and sexy. It's always disappointing when you find out a girl wears contact lenses. It's like finding out that she smokes. It's like, 0870 9090 973. Abuse is already flooding in. Agent Chris, his quote of the day is, he will not go out with anyone that's wearing glasses. Now, he's just started to explain that to me, and I've told him to save it, bottle it, and we'll get his explanation after the news at 4:30. 0870 9090 973 if you want to agree or disagree with him, or talk about anything that we've mentioned so far, or anything else for all that matter. More of your calls after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Hang on. Yes. 0870909090. They're a very amusing email from Robert there. I probably can't read out, but Theo Pavitis from the Dragon's Den. Wow. Okay, so policemen shouldn't have beards. Now, no coppers have called in to say one or the other. I don't think policemen are allowed to call in radio shows, although we've had one or two off-duty policemen call it. No, we had a policeman once when we first started doing this slot call in, and he was on duty. Do you remember that? I remember he was near some bollards. All I remember was he was standing near bollards, and that was all he would tell us, really. Very odd. So, policemen shouldn't have beards, but apparently they can. This guy that I saw at the weekend had a 6-inch beard. He was a copper. That's got to be a health threat, especially in today. The days today are... What's the sentence I'm trying to say there? Any
more
idea?
Threatening?
More threatening. Tense times, indeed. There we go. Thank you very much. Mini Babybel. Aren't they delicious? Let's get the show sponsored by Mini Babybels. We can do that. Put it on a bit of paper and send it off to the people who care about that kind of stuff. And then it'll sound like we're willing. Today's show, sponsored by Mini Babybels. We've done the girl scratching there. Agent Chris's quote of the day was, he would not go out with someone who wore glasses. Now, I half agree with him, half disagree with him. I think glasses are very, very sexy. Do you remember Lisa Loeb? She had a song. What was her song? Mike, do you remember what Lisa Loeb's song was?
No.
Oh, it was good. I've got it on CD.
She wore glasses, you say?
She wore glasses. She looked like a really... Now, this is going to sound weird. How old are you, Mike?
36.
OK, you'll get this reference. But trust me, it works. She looked like a really sexy Nana Mouskouri?
No, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, she looked like a really hot Nana Mouskouri. Lisa Loeb, Lady Axe's her song was Stay or something, but I can't remember how it goes, but it was... Oh, I can sort of remember it. If anyone can phone up and play a bit down the phone, 0870 9090 973. She looks sexy in glasses. But if they're wearing Sid Littles, or quite often you see, now this is a very specific description here, Mike, bear with me again. You see slightly plain girls with very thin blonde hair and really tiny glasses, but they're really, really powerful.
Yeah, I think I used to go out with someone who looked not dissimilar to that. He wasn't particularly thin, but yeah.
Those glasses would... no, the hair is thin.
Oh, the hair is thin?
Yes, not necessarily the lady.
The rest of it, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, no, I can't really see that one myself.
Okay. Anyway, Mike, sorry, I feel like you're not interested in anything I've got to say to you.
No, I am.
What can I do for you?
I can make the noise. I'm a white bloke, and I can make the noise.
Gentlemen, so we've discovered it's not a racial thing, and you're going to prove to me it's not a sexual thing.
No.
In terms of gender, you can make the noise to do with scratching your inner ear.
It's more back of the throat. If you can imagine where the root of your wisdom tooth would be, do you see what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Right, as far back as you can feel. It's even a bit further back than that it feels like you're scratching.
Yeah, go on. You sure that's your mouth making that noise?
Yeah, I know. It doesn't seem... The thing is, I don't know where to put the phone. I don't know where the loudest point would be. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, of course, I understand.
It feels like it's coming out the top of my head.
When I do it, it sounds like Flipper. Hang on. It's rubbish. I don't think I'm getting my tongue back far enough.
No, your tongue stays behind your front teeth.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
And so how does the... Oh, well, that's just snorting, though.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, I've worked it out! Hang on. Here we go, this is it.
Go on.
Hang on.
That sounds possible.
Oh, I just think I swallowed something I didn't want to swallow. Mike, listen, thank you. It's the closest I've got... I've got to blow my nose now, sorry. I have got to blow my nose. That was terribly unpleasant. This is not what they wanted when they gave me this gig, was a bloke... Charles, I'll be with you in a second. Hang on.
All right, mate,
Oh, God. Anyway, Charles, yes.
How are you?
I'm better now, thank you.
I'm not going to tell any jokes today.
Good, because they're always a little bit racist.
Unless you ask me. But anyway, you're extractor fan.
Yes, the extractor fan that I fixed myself by taking it apart, forgetting to unplug it, and gave myself a massive electric shock.
Yes, I heard all that. I've been listening to you for an hour.
I was just... Charles, I was just doing that for anyone that just tuned in.
Oh, okay.
There's a bit of recap, you see.
Tell me, what did you do to repair it?
Well,
apart from taking the pieces and putting it together.
I took it apart.
Yes.
I fiddled around with it, and I touched something that was live, gave me a powerful electric shock.
Yeah.
I got peed off with it, thought, I can't do this, put it back together, and lo and behold, it worked.
So you still don't know what the fault was?
Don't know what the fault was, no.
Well, let me give you a little bit of advice.
Please do, Charles.
Because I'm one of them chaps that have always done my repairs myself.
Oh, right, yeah, a tight was.
Even tuned my own piano.
You can't play the piano, Charles.
Don't mind me, no. Now, listen, go into the electrical shop and get one of these little electrical screwdrivers with a neon bulb in the handle. Do you know the one?
Yeah, so if it touches something live, it lights up.
It tells you if you've got a live wire.
Yeah. Right.
That's the first.
Well, then all I had to do, Charles, was unplug it. That was my big mistake, was not unplugging the electrical thing I was taking apart.
Understood. Now, was there something wrong with the light as well?
It was the light. Basically, the light, you put the light bulbs in and that you couldn't switch the light on or off. I think the switch was faulty.
Well, it's still faulty in here, isn't it?
I fixed it. It's not faulty.
The only thing I can... one switch...
I fixed it.
Only one switch for the two, not one for the fan and one for the...
There's 3 switches for the fan, 3 different settings.
Yeah.
And there's 1 switch for the light. And there was the light switch that didn't work, and I fixed it.
Well, it sounds like you've got a short of 2 live wires in there.
I fixed it, though.
Yeah, well, I should have it out and have another look.
But I fixed it.
If you start arcing, my boy, you'll might end up with a fire.
But I fixed it, though.
Well, all right.
Hang on, now you're scaring the big Jesus out of me.
Well, you've got to be sure, my son.
But I fixed it.
You know what? I'll tell you the type of things people do. When I first moved to Worthing...
Sniffing. Yes.
I put the lights on in in the lounge. They had them. Somebody had put them.
This is a long story, Charles. I want to go home at 6:30.
No, put flash fitting lights in, the big round one.
Oh, right, yeah, very, very posh.
And when I switched off to go to bed, which was about 2 o'clock in the morning, I thought I was seeing things. I could see a red glow in one.
God.
So anyway, I took it down, and they put they wired it up onto the original ceiling rods and clamped it all over the top of that.
I don't know what you're saying.
Pull the main fuse.
Don't know what you're
have
saying.
a fag, and then get my wits back, and then go to bed. There.
You had a fag?
Yeah, I do smoke a bit.
Yeah, good lad. And what was the point of that story?
Well, I'm just saying, is people do these jobs and they just don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but I fixed it though.
You haven't, because you don't know what the fault was. I'm sorry.
But it doesn't matter. Here's a very big philosophical question. Do I need to know what the fault was if I've fixed it? I put it to you, Charles. I don't.
I wouldn't call anything fixed unless I knew what the fault was.
Okay. But there's no fault now. It is fixed.
Well, I hope you don't have any more trouble.
Charles, so do I. Very kind. Thank you. Russell.
Ian.
Yes, sir?
How are you? All right?
Do you know, I'm all right, actually. I'm a little bit peckish, but I'm fine.
What about a Kit Kat? Have you got a Kit Kat there?
Oh, no, Chris, you couldn't go and get some sweeties, could you?
Nice one, Russell.
Yeah, excellent one, Russell. Thank you. Hang on a minute. Let me get some money out.
You got to put it in the fridge as well. You can't be a Kit Kat in the fridge.
You what?
A Kit Kat from the fridge.
Well, the thing is, there's two machines down there. Chris, you going to come and take this money? Because I can't... Oh, hang on a minute. There's two machines down there. One of them's chilled. Thank you. And one of them isn't. And can I get a Kit Kat and a Twix?
Yeah.
Lovely, okay. Anyway, Russell, sorry, we haven't got much
Ian,
time. Yes.
Lisa Loeb, I was going to talk to you about.
Oh.
I think she's gorgeous, no?
She's stunning.
Yeah.
What was... How did her song go?
I don't know. I don't know. It is called Stay, but I don't know. But I will tell you something you should know about her, because she's got a TV programme on the same channel as you, as your Suits programme.
So, hang on, Lisa Loeb is on the E! Entertainment channel?
Yes, she is.
Channel 155 on Sky? What programme has she got?
She's got a programme called Number One Single.
Oh, God.
And it's about her trying to find a man, because she's single.
Oh, hang on a second. I know, through a series of phone calls, I can get on that television show quite easily.
Oh, really? You should. Well, it's in America, though.
Yeah, I can get over there-ish. Yeah? Does she still look hot?
I think she's hot. I think she's about 37, 38 years old, but very nice.
What's it called? Number One Single?
Yes, number one as in the hash.
Oh, yes, the hash sign. That's an odd sign, the hash sign, isn't
one
it? Yes.
single.
Okay, I'm going to, Russell, I'm going to look it up on the internet. I shall report back shortly.
Excellent.
Good, lad. Thank you very much. Lisa Loeb. Wow, hang on a second. E! Entertainment. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Maybe I'm going to marry Lisa Loeb. This could be a dream come true. I don't know. I'll tell you more after the latest LBC News. Thank you. Yeah, Lisa Loeb's got a bit mumsy, to be honest. I'm not as keen as I once was. And also, the TV series looks odd. Basically, it's her trying to find a date, or trying to loads of men. Then the last episode, if you're watching the series, I'll ruin it for you now by telling you what happens. Lisa has to decide whether to follow her heart, this bloke she's fancied, out to LA, or stay the course and focus on her career. In the end, she hits the snooze button on her biological clock and decides to stay in New York to work on her next album. Well, then it's a waste of a series. She looks a bit weird, to be honest. I'm not that, I'm not as keen as I once was on Lisa Loeb. There we go. If anyone's got the song, we'll play a bit down the phone. That would be very nice. Vinny is in the Finsbury Park.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Vinny.
Yeah, I'll have the Lisa Loeb song for you if you want to hear it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Let's go ahead, yeah?
Yep. Oh.
I only hear what I want to. You say, talk so all the time.
Turn it up, Vinny!
Yeah, I know for that.
Turn it up!
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah, not that much, Vinny! Just turn it up just as it starts rocking out there. Thank you, Vinny. Linda!
Hello.
Hello, Linda.
Sorry, I'm just trying to wash potatoes. I don't know whether I should wash them or not. If you boil them...
You don't need to wash them if you boil them, because the boiling washes them...
No, but if you're boiling them to have them peeled, if you leave the skin on which is dirty, and then the water gets mucky. No, if you cut them, that's it. If you cut them in half and boil them with dirt on, does the dirt harm the potatoes?
No, because the boiling kills all the bacteria.
So even if it's murky when you take them out, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter at all.
Listen, there were two things. You were talking about beards.
Yes.
I happen to know something about that, Judy of Belfast Park. I've heard that she sometimes wears a false beard.
Who wears a false beard?
Judy of Belfast Park. Sometimes.
Well,
and also, I've heard she sometimes wears a merkin, but I don't know what that is.
I wouldn't like to say on the radio. It's very, very naughty.
Right. Okay, well...
It's a wig for downstairs. You'd only wear it downstairs.
What do you mean downstairs? In the kitchen?
In the basement.
You'd wear it if you sat in the basement?
Yes.
Why would you need a wig in the basement?
Just, some people are a bit funny like that.
Oh. Well, could you wear it in an attic?
No, you couldn't. God, Bill's teeth. Oh, it's gone all steamy next door. Lady Alex has steamed it all up. Look at that. I don't know what website he's looking at. Lady Alex is in there. Look at that. Unbelievable. Ed is in the tooting.
Yes, Ian, how's it going?
Oh, Ed, it's going all right. Are you an Edward?
I am an Edward, yeah, as it goes, yeah.
You say that as though you're a bit embarrassed by it.
Well, I'm having a big argument currently with the girls in my office who I told it's not Edward. And
you told them it wasn't Edward?
Yeah.
What did you tell them it was?
I haven't told them anything, and they're guessing now. Now, every time I go in the office, they've got about 6 new versions of what Ed could finish with.
Well, what else could it be, apart from Edward?
Edwin, Edgar, Ed, Mund, and so on and so forth. They're coming out with ridiculous ones now.
I didn't think there were so many names beginning with Ed, but you're right, yes.
Yeah, thousands.
But why don't you just tell them the truth?
It's gone too far now.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Yeah, one of those ones. You know?
Are they coming up with rude suggestions?
Not really, just ridiculous suggestions.
Like what?
Edmundheim. One of them told me yesterday was some sort of regional German version of Ed. I don't believe it for an instant.
Edmundheim, I quite like that. It's very funny. Yes.
But,
yes.
You're talking about beards, yeah?
Yes.
And one thing you haven't brought up yet, or one certain gentleman you haven't brought up yet, who doesn't actually support the full beard that he was, but as far as I'm concerned, the reason for human beings having beards is to try and one day look as good as Jimmy Hill did with his full-on...
Oh, yeah, well, now, Jimmy Hill had his beard for medical reasons, didn't he? Well, because he looked like an idiot without it.
But I don't understand. Well, if he grew it, it looks like he's either got a beard which goes a good half a foot below his mouth.
Yeah.
Or he's got a massive chin that he's trying to disguise, and all he's doing is drawing extra attention to that chin.
Man, his chin is massive. Imagine having a chin so big that school children pick up on that chin and use it as a form of abuse and to show disbelief in what someone is saying to you.
He is. And all you have to do is shout at someone across the schoolroom or the classroom, Jimmy!
Jimmy Hill. Exactly. It still works now. You'll hear grown men saying Jimmy Hill and rubbing their chin in a slightly suspicious way. Hey, speaking of men with beards, Noel Edmonds was back on BBC One this Saturday evening for the first time in a million years, because it was an awful show. I watched a bit of it out of morbid fascination. It was National Lottery Day. I don't know what that means, but it was National Lottery Day, and so Edmonds was hosting some awful National Lottery thing. And he did, do you remember on Noel's house party, he did NTV, where he'd click his fingers, and it would go to someone's house. He did it, and it was awful. Absolutely awful. I was thinking, hang on a minute, this is what the nation used to watch as its entertainment every Saturday. You know, this programme would regularly get 15 million viewers. And it was atrocious. And he was doing exactly the same act that got him booted off the BBC, or caused him to leave the BBC, 10 years ago.
What happened with him on the BBC? Was it all those starting up all those little theme parks he was doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I got a feeling he refused to do one show because he was unhappy with the script, and I think it just became less.
On Channel 4, and he draws pineapples on his hand.
He draws pineapples on his hand for Deal or No Deal, yes, which is a show. But I must admit, thank you, Ed. I watched Deal or No Deal once, and it's kind of Moorish. You can kind of get sucked into it. But if anyone saw this lottery thing, oh, God, it was awful. Oh, and if anyone agrees or disagrees with Agent Chris's quote of the day, we'll get more on it after 5, he would never date someone wearing glasses. And the thing that was so galling about Edmonds on Saturday night, as Agent Chris pointed out during the break, he was loving it. Wasn't he loving it? And you could just see him thinking, I'm back. Tessa, would you want to see Edmonds back on primetime Saturday night TV?
I don't know who he is, so I'm not sure.
Excuse me?
I've missed the whole story. I'm on my mobile phone.
Noel Edmonds.
Oh, him. Oh, no.
He was on BBC One on Saturday night it was national...
weird guy, isn't he?
He's an odd gentleman, doing National Lottery Day, and he was hosting the lottery, and it had some of the elements of Noel's house party in it.
Okay.
Okay, but Blobby...
No, sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry because I'm supposed to be in a meeting.
Oh, in that case, I'll shut up. Away you go.
No, sorry.
Do your bit, go on.
No, I was just calling.
Yes, I'm going to eat a Twix while you're talking.
Okay, no problem. I was calling because I called up last night to Glenn.
Yeah.
And I introduced a game to you.
The 3-question game?
That was it. Yeah, and then I got a bit of creative block on the third question.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of a bit frustrating and confusing for me. So, I was wondering if I could ask you another question.
Well, hang on a minute. So the 3-question game, we played about 1 minute...
And you asked 3, and I asked.
We played it 1 minute to 1 last night.
That's it.
I asked a question, you asked a question. We go back and forth three times.
Yeah.
But you want to ask a bonus question?
No, I want to ask a third question, because I only asked 2, didn't I?
No, you did ask a third question, didn't you?
Okay.
You phoned when you were on the phone, there was a third question. There was a question before we went to the news.
No, on air, as I remember it, you asked 3,
Yeah.
and I asked 2. That's what my recollection said.
I thought you'd said, all right, well, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, go on.
Thank you.
What is your third question? Although I don't
I'll give you a throwaway question then, which is, what were your A-levels?
Oh, my A-levels were rubbish.
No, what subjects?
What subjects? You don't want to know the grades?
I'm not interested, no.
Okay, I did, in that case, my A-levels were great. I did English, I did American history, I did sociology, and I did psychology.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
I teach psychology.
And geography. Oh, really?
Yeah. I did physics, chemistry, biology, and general studies.
I didn't ask.
I know, but I told you anyhow.
I was good at psychology. I did that.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Thank you very much.
Is that you're off to your meeting now, are you?
No, all I wanted to know was whether I could ask you another question, and you said yes, so.
Oh, so hang on, so that was, the question was, could you ask another question?
Yeah.
So you've had 2 questions.
Well, cheeky, aren't I?
Yes. Tessa, thank you for that.
Bye.
Bye, there we go. I think I was manipulated ever so slightly there, and tricked into that. Okay, 0870 9090. 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. I think we've kind of done beards, really. We don't need any more beards. I think we've promoted Mini Babybel enough. Oh, one thing I did want to ask you. We accept that you phone into a radio station. That's kind of how we work, and we'd be a bit scuppered if you didn't. Imagine if we didn't have any phone calls for a day. If all of the callers decided to go on strike. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd be on their side. Anyway, shouldn't really try and stir up trouble. But, have any of you ever phoned up a TV show? That seems an odd thing to do. 0870 9090 973. Speak to you after the latest LBC 97.3 news. Aruga! Yeah, we go. So, the reason I ask is it's an odd thing, isn't it? It's strange phoning up a radio show, in all honesty. It's an odd thing to do, something I'll never quite understand why you do it, and we're glad you do, and I've done it in the past. But I don't know why I did it in the past. I don't know quite what I was doing. But phoning up a TV show is especially odd. They do it a lot on the right stuff, on Channel 5. Well, I don't know, it's 9 o'clock, I think it's on 9 till 10 or something like that. I film in the same studio as the right stuff on a Friday, so I see all of those guys. I saw Matthew Wright topless the other day. So that happens. But I years ago, I phoned up Five's Company, which I believe, who's the, Steve Allen, isn't it? He's the thingy. I think he was one of the presenters. It's a really odd, misplaced show. Five's Company was on Channel 5. It had 5 hosts. And it was too confusing. Every now and then a TV show will start, a new series will start, and it'll have 3 hosts, because everyone thinks, oh, it's the next big thing, 3 hosts. Then they realise that 3 hosts is too many, and one will slowly get the sack. Five's Company had five hosts, and they were doing this thing, phoning in about people proposals that had gone wrong. So I phoned up. I was bored. I think I was probably signing on at the time. I may even have been a little bit drunk. Who knows? And I said that I'd proposed to my girlfriend on the platform of King's Cross Station, Piccadilly line, over the tannoy, and that she told me to get knotted. But then I went on to propose to my flatmate, a girl I had no interest in that way whatsoever, but just thought it'd be a laugh. And so I did a proposal live on the TV. The next day, Five's Company phoned me up and said, just wondered how it went. I said, oh, yes, yeah, Felicity said yes, we're getting married. And then, oh, fantastic. And then for the next week, they kept phoning me up saying, oh, can we get can we get some press? Would you like to come on the show? And foolishly, I said no. I said, no, I don't want any attention drawn to it. When what I should have done is gone on Five's company with a fake bride. Len! Hello, Len.
Hello, mate, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Right, you know this phoning up the TV lark?
Yes, sir.
A mate of mine, he's been in the circus and a few things like that.
The circus?
One of these circus, one of these cheapy ones that goes around, you know, not Bertram Mills or Billy Smarts, but one of these ones that sort of disappears and comes back again, you know.
All right, yeah, it's a cheapy circus.
Anyhow, he had this trick where he laid on a bed of nails and someone would drive a Jeep over him.
All right.
So anyhow, he got a booking on a TV programme on a Friday night.
Yes.
It was coming out of Southampton studios because it was just for the south of England.
Oh, TVS, yeah.
And he rang me up and said, oh, you won't be able to watch it and all that. Anyhow, I played about with the old TV aerial because I live in Edmonds, North London, and if you're a few floors up, you can pick up different areas there.
I remember being able to do that, yeah, let's go on.
So anyhow, I tuned it in, got TVS on, didn't I? There it was, the program. But at the beginning of it, there was a phoning bit where you phoned up that Penny Smith, you know, 'cause it's quite tasty. And
oh, Penny Smith is a lovely-looking lady, yes.
Oh, she's all right. She come and knock on my door any time.
Yes.
Yeah, I phoned up. It was talking about some topic, and I got through. And I got through. I just got through. First caller.
Wow.
And how could that be? Must have a million people watching it, mustn't there? You know what I mean?
Well, no.
My mate's bottle went a bit on his axe. He heard my voice coming over the loudspeakers.
Oh, no, so he bottled the bed of nails?
Nearly bottled out. He bottled out. It was only because his old woman was with him and said, "Go get on with it, we need the money," that he done it. His nerves went. He said, just the sheer fact that I'm...
Yes. Well, your voice is making my nerves go, Len. Thank you for that. I once did a bed of nails. Bed of nails is easy. I didn't get ridden over by a Jeep. Absolutely true. Didn't get ridden over by a Jeep. But we had, some show I was in, had those Shaolin monks, man. They're wicked. Shaolin monks are wicked. And there was like about 50 of these Shaolin monks. And the best ones were the little kid Shaolin monks, because they were wicked, man. But they had a bed of nails, and the rehearsal the piece was going to be, they'd lay me on a bed of nails, and a Chinese dude would stand on me. And they rehearsed it, and it was easy, because bed of nails, because it's so many nails, bed of nails is easy, because there are so many of them, your weight is evenly distributed, so you don't feel a thing, you don't feel anything. And in rehearsal, they laid me down, and the guy said to me, it was fine. When we actually did it, live on telly, they didn't gently lay me down on the bed of nails, they dropped me from about an inch on the bed of nails. And so one of my shoulders is punctured by about 30 of these nails. And it hurt! It hurt quite a lot. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to take part. Rob is in the Hendon.
Hello, Ian. How's it going, mate?
It's going all right, Rob.
Yeah, I phoned up to challenge Agent Chris's quote.
Oh, yes, Chris, can you remind London what your quote of the day is, please?
Music. Can I have the music?
Well, have we got to do the music? But we know what the quote is. Do we got to have the music again, have we?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Agent Chris, Agent Chris, Agent Chris, Agent Chris.
Agent Chris, Agent
Chris, Agent Chris, Agent Chris. Agent Chris's quote today.
There we go.
I won't go out with a girl with glasses.
Right.
Controversial, Rob.
Yeah, I've got 2 words. Well, yeah, 4 words.
Hang on. Whoa, hang on. How many words have you got, and are any of these words swears?
No, not swears, not racist, no anything like that.
Okay, let's have these. Right. Let's have these 4 words. 2 words.
Right. Lorraine Kelly, she wears glasses, she's hot, and Kate Silverton, who reads the news on BBC.
Lorraine Kelly. Let's start with these one at a time. Now, Lorraine Kelly. Now, I didn't think she was sexy until I saw her walking down Oxford Street in a brown leather suit, and I thought, ooh, I'd like to hold her hand. Chris, Lorraine Kelly.
Too old.
Okay. Kate Silverton, who is a sophisticated, sassy fox of a lady who's worldly wise and beautiful.
Is she wearing glasses?
Yes.
Yes, she does, yep.
No.
But how can you be so bigoted like that, man?
Because it's deceiving.
What's deceiving?
Well, you look different when... People who wear glasses look different when they take them off.
Yeah, and do you know why?
Why?
They're not wearing glasses.
Well, yeah, but when you meet someone who wears glasses...
Oh, God.
Say you spent the night with them...
Yeah.
And they took their glasses off...
Yeah.
They look completely different.
Right.
It's deceiving and it's wrong.
Rob, I don't think you're going to sway him with those 2.
Okay, I'll try harder.
Okay, what does that mean? I think you're going to get a kick in later on, Chris. I think what he means by he's going to try harder is he's going to find out where we work and come and give you a kick in at 6:30. That's what I think that's all about. Alex, I don't know what you've done to the next studio. It's all steamed up in there, man. You've done something very bad. 0870 90 90 973. I think that glasses can be very, very sexy. Unless, as I said, they're the thick Sid Little milk bottle glasses. Mike is in the Red Hill.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right, Mike, yes.
Good. Noel Edmonds.
Yes.
The reason he's been disappeared off the TV for a while?
Yes.
The guy that died doing a bungee jump on his shirt.
Yeah, no, that was about 20 years ago, though.
Yeah, I know, but...
He's been on TV since then.
No, I don't think so, is he?
Well, hang on. Yeah, of course he was.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the guy, I think it was Michael Lush or Jonathan Lush or something, who tragically died in a stunt, a member of the public that died in a stunt that went wrong. That was on the Late Late Breakfast Show. But then he came back 6 months later with Noel's house party.
Oh, I thought it was during Noel's house party. I didn't think it was a breakfast show.
No, it was, no. Oh, God. It was called the Late Late Breakfast Show. The joke being it was on at tea time.
Blimey, am I showing my age or what?
Well, sort of. Have you been in a coma for like 15 years or something?
I think I probably have been.
I think possibly, because that was about 22 years ago or something. Now, here's a question. What year did Noel's house party start? I reckon it was about 88. Chris thinks it was a creation of the 90s. It's a bit weird we're going about Edmonds, isn't it? Quite a lot. It doesn't really matter. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone. Oh, listen, I probably won't get time to say about the petrol fire alarm thing. Maybe I'll have to do that tomorrow, because there's got a load of other stuff to get through. You can email iain@lbc.co.uk. I should say at 5:38 we've got the daily 5:38 daily correspondent update. We've only had one correspondent call in so far, so if you are a correspondent, and I'll explain this all a little bit later on in case you're a bit confused, probably a good time to call in now and book your call. More of your calls after the news. Thank you. What kind of... well, we're rattling through it today. It's gone quite quickly. I'm surprised by that. Monday's normally a bit of hard work, but it seems to... be rattling through it. Anyway, if you want to give us a call, there's still time. 0870 90 90 973. The 5:38 daily correspondent update at 5:38. That's happening. 6 o'clock, Triple M, your call's going straight to air. Until then, let's go to Angela in the Enfield.
Hello.
Hello, Angela.
Hi. I just want to say that Noel Edmonds is absolutely awful. I can't stand him. I think he's a horrible little man. He's full of his own self-importance.
Whoa. Hang on a second. You can't go around saying that. Why do you think he's full of his own self-importance?
Well, when he looks at you, it's like he's trying to hypnotise you with his boringness. He's so dull. I just can't stand him. And we pay his wages, and he's awful.
Well, we don't pay his wages. We don't pay his wages.
On the BBC we do.
Yeah, but he's on Channel 4, mainly.
Yeah, and as for that show,
yes.
The first time I ever saw it, I didn't see it from the beginning, and I thought when he picked up that receiver, he was talking to God. He was so... He's talking to
the banker.
Yeah, of course.
Who is more important than God.
Well, obviously.
Yes. So you're not a fan, you wouldn't like to see him back on Saturday night television?
No, I hope to God that he doesn't come back.
Okay, well, I wanted to find out why she so passionately hated Noel Edmonds, but I suspect there's maybe something's happened between them in the past. I would say he's, there's a slight arrogance that comes across on the screen when you watch Edmonds, but I wouldn't say, smugness. There's a smugness that I find slightly uncomfortable. Jim is in the Aldershot.
Ian, hello.
Hello, Jim.
Well, I've got to say, whatever that lady just said about Noel Edmonds, I've got to reiterate it.
Oh, God. Why?
Well, he's just so boring and horrible, isn't he?
Well, horrible is a strong word. Boring, yes. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not defending him because I think he's God's gift to television, and I think we should have him back. I don't think it's a good idea for him to come back. But I thought people loved Noel Edmonds.
Listen, caller before last asked, he's never seen him on TV. Is he on TV now? He's on at this very moment in time. Doing that quiz show.
Oh, Edmonds is on now, is he?
Yeah, he's on this very minute.
Deal or no deal? My mother will be watching it. She'll be at home. We're not listening to her son, who, works hard. She'll be watching that nonsense. He's an odd fellow, Edmonds, he's very good at what he does, but you kind of just...
he used to be a DJ, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
He used to be a DJ years ago.
He used to do the Radio 1 breakfast show.
Yeah, he was better on that because we never saw him, did we?
Did you? He used to do those funny phone calls. Remember, I've got an album somewhere, Noel's funny phone calls, and he'd phone up and he'd go,
right,
"Hello, can I speak to Jim, please?
Yeah,
Hello, Jim. I'm from the police, and I'm going to arrest you for murder." And then they go on for like 10 minutes, and they go, "Actually, do you ever listen to Radio 1?
Yeah,
Do you ever listen to Noel Edmonds? Because it's me you're speaking to. Got you, Jim. I got you."
Anyway, Ian, I've got to go. I've got to go because I've got tortoises waiting.
In that case, I'm going to cut him off and not pursue that any further, because that's a weird reason for which to end a telephone call. 0870 90 90 973. If you want to take part, Philip!
Afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon to you, Philip.
Before I make my main point,
Yes.
Sabrina Lloyd's on tonight.
Oh, where, when,
Got
what?
her numbers, ITV3, 9 o'clock.
I love it. I've watched I've been watching a lot of... Sabrina Lloyd is an actress in a TV series I like called Sliders.
Fond of her.
I'm coming towards the end of Series 3, and it's rubbish now, Sliders. The professor has died.
Yeah.
It's bobbins, but I've got to watch the end of it. Yeah. But there was one the other day when my DVD... the DVD player broke. It froze.
Yeah.
But it froze on this shot of her on a beach. Oh, she's so foxy.
She's a cop in this series.
Oh, God, I'm going to go to America,
Yeah.
and I'm going to make her fall in love with me.
You want to get her on the programme.
Yeah. Oh. Chris, can we get Sabrina Lloyd on the programme, please?
Who?
Oh, Wade Wells from Sliders. I'll talk about it later on.
The reason I rang in...
Can I just say, Philip, this Friday, it's Music Thursday on
We've got
Friday.
Sparks coming in.
Sparks are coming in, so we're all very, very excited about
I've got
that.
a question for him.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Dum, 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 dum. Excellent, so that's going to be good. Anyway,
The reason I rang in about Chris's quote of the day, I think the reason that Chris doesn't want to go out with girls in glasses is because he's frightened of making a spectacle of himself. Hello? Have I been cut off? He gone quiet. Hello? Hello?
Mandy's in the Hayes Common.
Ian Lee. Tuesday at 4, I still wanted more. Wednesday at 5, oh, I feel so alive.
What is this?
Thursday at 6, I'm really enjoying my fix. Oh, Ian Lee is the station for me.
Yeah.
And then she puts the phone down. What the hell happened there? This is very, very odd, isn't it? Suddenly, this is the odd quarter, is it, of the show? Paul's in the Hackney. Hello, Paul.
Hello there.
Are you an odd person?
Yeah, I'm quite odd.
Oh, God. OK, well, let's be having you.
I was talking about his beards, and someone who looks really weird about a beard is Billy Connolly.
Oh, he does look odd, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, when I first see him shaved, clean shaven, I thought, who's that?
But the thing is, did they look weird before they had beards, or is it because we've only ever seen them with beards that when they don't have beards, they look odd?
I just think they look odd anyway.
Oh, yeah, mate, well, yeah, maybe. Have you got a beard, Paul?
No, I use hair clippers all the time to trim it down to the stubble.
So you've got the what used to be called designer stubble?
Yeah, and the clippers, the good thing about clippers is that you can have extra short stubble or quite long stubble.
Yeah.
You can move the bit on it.
And the chicks dig it, do they?
Yeah, I love it.
Good lad, thank you very much. There we go. I'm going to take a couple of these if that's all right. Let's try this one. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello? Oh, they bottled it. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, Ian, I can do the noise.
Go on then.
With my throat. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent, thank you very much. Oh, look, here we go. It gets better and better. Graham is in the Croydon.
Hello.
Hello, Graham. It's really, really nice to speak to you. Not.
It's a bit being nice to old people in your ear, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, yes. Yes, I've been nice to old people this week, yes.
You know, haven't listened, you know, today. Not at all, Ian, you know.
Oh, you've been listening to Virgin, have you?
Well, you know, the way I see it, Ian, it's like a sandwich, Ian, you know. I've got 2 slices of bread and a crazy ham in the middle, Ian. I've got the Virgin slice of Hovis, Ian, you know.
I don't get the metaphor.
But the Virgin is a slice of bread, and then Radio 1 the other slice, and then I've got a bit of Ian Lee for the middle.
I'm the crazy ham, am I?
For the ham, you know, Ian.
Okay.
Not halal.
You've got 50 seconds. What's your point?
Beards, Ian.
What? Yeah, well, you've got 45 seconds. You might as well just say it quickly, and I'll keep quiet. Away you go.
If you go through a bad patch in your life, Ian, you know, grow a beard, and when you shave it off, it exercises demons, Ian, you know. I was living in Mexico for a bit with a lovely senorita on a farm, Ian, you know, and I grew a beard, stop the kids seeing the cattle, Ian. You know, El Diablo, they say, Ian, you know. Graham's the devil, he's got a beard, Ian, you know. You cut it off and you're a new man, you know. I suggest you've got a beard, Ian.
You've got 10 seconds left. Are you going to use it?
Shut up, Ian.
You shut up. 0870 9090 973. Sorry, this silly quarter. We'll try and bring some kind of sense and normality after we've had a bit of this. Genuinely a good idea from Phillips there. Not him telling that joke. That was an awful idea. But getting Sabrina Lloyd on the phone, because she is... I'm going to ask... Get her on the phone, Chris. I will ask her to marry me. And if she says yes, man, that's going to be all the promotion this show needs to rocket it up to number 17 in the charts. 0870 9090 973. Ever phoned a TV show, mini Babybels, and girls scratching their inner ear? Not been the greatest topics, perhaps. Yep. Okay, Noel Edmonds, girls scratching their inner ears, coppers with beards, which then went on to beards. Lots and lots of stuff has been discussed. This half hour, we've got the 5:38 Daily Correspondent update. 6 o'clock, calls going straight to air. Until then, you can give us a call, 0870 9090973. Orazio's in the Southfields.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello, Orazio.
How the devil are you?
Do you know what I'm good at? Well, no, I'm not. I'm okay. I need. I'm okay.
Great show, by the way.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
But anyway.
What's that buzz?
Oh, it's my telephone.
Oh God.
Because I'm ringing from the loft.
Oh, okay. Right, that makes sense. Yes, as you would do. I had great trouble at the weekend with my internet. VoIP. Is that the word VoIP?
VoIP.
It's like it's a phone that uses the internet.
Is that broadband?
Well, it's on broadband, but it's not Skype. It's through my BT, and it stopped working. So I thought that there was something wrong with my BT. So I spent like an hour and a half trying to sort this thing out and reprogram it. Couldn't do it. Spent 30 minutes waiting on the phone to speak to some dude in Bombay.
Right.
Who, after speaking to him for 30 minutes, he went, "Oh yeah, no, the VoIP network is down." Well, hang on a minute. Why didn't you tell me that at the start of this conversation? Instead of going through he was going through a checklist, and his first question was, have you checked to see if everything is connected properly? Yeah, of course I've checked it to see if it's connected properly. I'm not an idiot.
Not very reliable, are they?
Not very reliable at all, Orazio. What can I do for you?
Anyway, the reason I'm calling is because in 1982, I was a member of the audience for the Noel Edmonds Late Breakfast Show.
Oh, yes. 82. There we go, yes.
And I was 14 years old at the time.
Yes.
And I was with my sister. And believe it or not, Ian, the special guests were ABBA.
Were they?
Yeah, yeah.
Why would I not believe it?
Yep, it was ABBA.
I'll tell you something, because I was in the audience of Swap Shop. I don't know what year it was. They had a small audience, about 15 people, and believe it or not, the special guests, I can trump your ABBA.
Seriously?
Yeah, I can. But what? Tell me a group that's better than ABBA.
I don't think so.
Well, I think so. What if I were to say the Carpenters?
The Carpenters. Well, they're not bad.
They're better than ABBA.
You think so?
I know so. Do you know why?
Why's that?
Because they're on the top of the world looking down on the ABBA, and the only explanation they can find...
Of course.
Thank you.
I totally agree with you.
Lovely. You're a bit creepy, aren't you?
But anyway, after the show...
Okay, there's more.
It was complete pandemonium, Ian.
Because did one of ABBA escape?
Sorry?
Did one of ABBA escape?
No, it was just outside the studios.
ABBA mania.
You couldn't hardly move.
No.
You couldn't hardly move, and it was unbelievable, Ian.
It is unbelievable, Orazio.
It really was.
It is literally unbelievable. Thank you for that.
Anyway, nice talking to you anyway.
Nice talking to you, sir. I think we just had our first robot call. And that's good to know, because we're not prejudiced or bigoted here. Robots, too, are welcome to call in the show. I saw, The Carpenters, and Richard Carpenter had a migraine, and they gave away an Astro Wars, little, it's irrelevant, it's 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
This is Matt in the Heathrow, the kart fishing and UFC correspondent. Results from this weekend's UFC 63. Long-time welterweight champion Matt Hughes took on one of the few people to ever beat him in the form of BJ Penn. After a promising start from BJ, was forced into a crucifix hold and had his face pounded by the vicious elbows of Hughes. It was well wicked and reminded me of the fights my parents used to have before the court case.
It was well wicked. Only one correspondent today was disappointing. If you don't know what the correspondents are, may I suggest you go to lbc.co.uk, go to my page, and there is a list of correspondents. There's about 50 of them, and they're a team of experts, each trained in one specified field, and they call in and give me an update on the subject. Only one today, which is disappointing. They're kind of getting a little bit slack again. But it's well worth having a look on the LBC website. All the presenters are there. Our new pictures are up there, which is very good. And on my page, I think there's a page of useful websites. There's the blogs that I write about every show. So go and have a look, innit? Anna's in the West Dulwich.
Hello, my darling. How are you?
I'm fine, my love.
Good, honey. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Because I've just come back from, well, I can't tell you where I've just come back from, but I've just come back.
Prison.
No, prison. No, I've not been to prison, darling.
Well, why can't you tell us where you've been?
Okay, if I tell you where I've been, then you'll know what I've been up to, and you'll probably cut me off, so I can't do that.
What? Oh, God, whoa, hang on. Is it anything illegal?
Over there it's not illegal, no.
Oh, well, then tell us where you've been. Let's see if we can look it up.
Possibly.
I won't cut you off.
I didn't call up for that. I didn't call up to talk about my personal life.
Is it to do with sex?
Of course it's to do with sex.
Oh, God almighty. You've not been touting for business?
I haven't been touting for business, darling.
You've
no.
been... You see, oh, God, we've got to be very careful, because there are young people listening.
Well,
so
exactly.
No, but no, exactly.
No, but if I say where I've been, there's only one... Well, there's not only one, but you'll make...
You've been to a massage parlour? You've been to a sauna?
No.
You've been to a sauna? You've been swinging?
Not today, no. Anyway, darling, listen, I've got to pull you up on something.
No, hang on, we'll do that in a second. if we're lucky.
Can I just take my boots off, though? I've just come in.
Oh, God almighty.
And I've got to just...
Yes.
Take them off. Oh, that feels so much nicer.
Yes. Give us a rough idea where you've been.
Oh, Ian, come on, you're a man of the world, aren't you? Aren't you?
Not, I don't think so. It's to do with sex.
Yes.
No, it's to do with sex.
Yes.
You've been on a date.
A date?
No, not a date.
No, it's not a date.
What location would give it away?
Well, oh my goodness me.
Have you been to a sex shop?
No, I haven't been to a sex shop, darling. Not today. You're not going to get it unless I tell you, and then when I tell you, the genie will be out the bottle then.
Well, let's see the genie. I like genies.
You'll never have me on again, Ian.
Why? I don't understand what you've done that's so bad that I would cut you off.
I'll tell you, there's a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons is
that
you'll think totally different about me.
Oh, God. I don't... What? I'd think badly of you.
Well, you know, we'll lose this rapport, I think, you and I have.
Do we have rapport?
Well, I haven't been on for a long time, and I've been listening all afternoon, and I can't hear anyone who I used to hear before.
You're not court shoes, Anna, are you?
So, yes, I am.
Ah! Remember court shoes, Lady Alex. So you're the older woman?
Well, slightly, yes.
46?
No, I'm not 46
42?
yet. I'm 41, but I'm an extremely well-preserved 41.
Okay, hang on a second. Michael, you think you know where Anna's been, do you?
Yep, she's been to Jamaica.
Have you been to Jamaica, Anna?
Who is that on the line?
Is Michael in West Hampstead?
Do I know you, Michael?
Unfortunately, no.
But have you been to Jamaica, Anna?
Yes, I have.
Well, how did you know that, Michael?
Exactly. How did you know that, Michael?
Because I'm a bit of a player.
A bit of a player? What does that mean?
Now, if he says where, I mean, Jamaica's an island.
Negril.
Normally, Sorry?
Negril.
No, not
No,
Negril.
I've forgotten the name. It's the swinging resort in.
Oh!
I've forgotten the name.
Is it the swinging resort in Jamaica?
Why on earth would Michael come up with that? I mean, I have. It's where it was. But how did you get to that?
I just knew.
How?
I can hear it in your voice.
Because you're a bit of a player, aren't you, Michael?
Allegedly.
Wow.
Yeah. Sean, very quickly, where do you think, Sean, where do you think Anna's been?
Amsterdam, it's obvious, mate.
No, we know she's classy there. Anna, listen, you have to stay there now because I've got to go to the news.
Okay.
Thank you. Here. For the news and travel, we're speaking to Anna, who's just got back from hedonism in Jamaica. Anna?
I'm here, Ian.
What's wrong? Now you sound really knocked off, and you sound like you're...
No, I'm not. I had to take you away from my ear because it was getting really hot.
Oh, God almighty. Wow. Wowzers. Anyway.
What?
So why couldn't you tell us you'd been to hedonism?
I didn't... Sorry?
Is that where you've been?
No, it's not.
Oh, but you've been to Jamaica?
Yes, I have. Listen, this is not the reason that I called.
Oh, okay, there's a reason, apart from just teasing us.
Well, I wasn't... Was I teasing you?
Yes.
Well, no. You asked me where I'd been, and I told you that I wasn't going to tell you. So you're teasing yourself, really, aren't you?
Yes. Story of my life, to be honest, teasing myself. Never mind. Anyway.
That brings me back to my point now. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Ian.
Yes.
You're such a fickle man. Do you know that?
Yes.
What's happened to Sarah?
Sarah?
Yeah.
Sarah who?
Sarah Beanie.
Ah, Beanie Schmeanie. I was talking about her today.
Were you?
Yeah, well, I was talking about her today, actually, earlier on in the show. Did you not hear?
No, I didn't. I was reading the Sunday paper. This is why I'm calling.
Yes.
And I saw the most gorgeous picture of her. I hadn't really thought much of her up until that point because you keep going on and I'm thinking...
She's stunning.
Well, she's always pregnant, number one.
Yeah, she's got about 3 kids now.
I know, but she's got huge tits.
Well, steady on. Come on, yes, we know that. You don't need to point it out in such...
Well, no, I was just going on
detail.
to say, I saw this picture of her, and she was really very attractive.
Yeah, she's stunning.
I understood why you liked her. But who's this other one?
Oh, Sabrina Lloyd.
I don't know who...
Now, she's the opposite to what I normally go for, in that she's very small and very petite and very pretty. She's an American actress. She's in a series called Sliders, which I like, and she's in some other programme, which is on now.
Right,
And
okay.
she's lovely.
Now I know. Ian, I've got to go. I can see someone coming down my path.
Okay, this is the weirdest phone call I've had in a long time.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I've got to go, darling.
Bye.
Bye.
That was odd, wasn't it? Very mysterious. Amanda!
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Amanda. You're not going to be as mysterious as her, are you?
I'm not, no.
Excellent.
I've got a bit of a two-part glasses story.
Okay. Are you underwater or something?
No? Can you hear me now?
It's very muffled.
Is it? I'm just on my mobile in the house.
Are you hands-free?
No.
Is the mouthpiece near your mouth?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's see. We can muddle through it. It's just a little bit muffled, but never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll try my best.
Are you holding a handkerchief over your phone? No. Okay, some people do because they're weird, but okay.
No, when I was about 9, I told my mum that I couldn't see the blackboard, but she thought I was trying to copy my sister.
Yes.
So she refused to send me to the optician.
Of course.
She thought I was just, making it up. So, consequently, my eyesight got really, really bad, and eventually she had to take me. So my eyesight ended up being -10. I don't know whether do you wear glasses or contact lenses?
I used to wear reading glasses, and then it turns out I don't actually need them.
Oh, I see.
I've got better than 20/20. Okay.
Yeah, without my glasses, it was like having a clear polythene bag over your head.
Wow.
Like
you couldn't breathe.
That's what I've got on now. That's why you can't hear me.
That's why you can't hear me.
So anyway, I had these glasses
Point
like
proven.
milk bottles. They were absolutely dreadful. And my eyesight was -10, which is really bad because if you go to these ready spec things, they all go up to like -2 or +2. So -10 is really, really bad.
Yeah.
And all throughout my childhood, you can imagine, can't you, what I looked like? It was absolutely dreadful.
Yeah, yes, I can imagine, yes.
Yeah. And as I got a bit older, they started to do all these kind of weird lenses that you could get put in a compression tank in Tokyo to make them, thinner.
Right.
So, which is a bit weird, but anyway, they were a lot of money. But anyway, I decided to go for laser treatment on my eyes.
Okay.
Obviously a common sort of thing. And they said, no, they couldn't do that because I would still have to wear glasses because my eyesight was
Your eyes were so bad they couldn't improve them through laser technology.
That's right, yeah. So they said they had this revolutionary new treatment that I could have, which involved putting a contact lens, cutting my eye open, and sliding a contact lens.
Shut up!
Yeah.
No, they did not say that.
Yeah. So I had to go and have one eye done at a time, and I had to go, and it was just so scary. They put this white cloth, like what they did was they sort of paralyse your eye, so it's like you've got like a local anaesthetic in your eye, so you can't, you're just staring upwards, and you can't see a thing, because obviously you've got no glasses on. And then they put this white cloth over your face with just a hole, like for your eye to operate on. And then they cut your eye open and slide a contact
This is the most hideous thing I've ever heard.
It is. It was really, really... Because the thing was, I had to go back and have the other one done, like 2 weeks later, and I was really terrified. But basically, I have now got 20/20 vision.
Oh, God, but you got contact lenses permanently welded into your eyes.
Yeah, and it's fantastic, because they stitched your eye up and everything. It was really awful.
Amanda, that's hideous, but thank you for that.
That's no problem at all.
I think I mean thank you. That's made me feel very uncomfortable. Paul's in the Chingford. Hello, Paul.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm all right.
We ought to get her back on, you know, because I don't think this is quite finished. I think it's absolute. She probably went out there to get a boob job.
Oh, well, this is Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very mysterious, wasn't she?
Sorry?
She was very mysterious.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Some garlic on me.
Oh, okay, I thought so. Not a clue. Okay, we can, sorry, just very quickly. Yes, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Ian. Can purr like a pussy with my mouth.
Excellent, well done. So, 0870 9090 973. Coming to the end of what is, I say the normal show in inverted commas, because at 6 o'clock it goes to Triple M, which is where we have 30 minutes of your calls going straight to air. 0870 9090 973. We'll speak to that Bob in Thamesmead after this. 24, 39, I think those were the odds. Not bad. But we're on the radio. Bob!
Good afternoon, Ian.
Oh, I got itchy.
How are you?
Itchy, yes.
You're itchy, well.
That's okay, I've had a scratch, it's all fine. What can I do for you, Bob? Come on, time is money, yes, yes, yes!
No, that fellow at the ABBA concert, I couldn't understand whether there was a lot of people there or not a lot of people there.
No, he went and saw Noel's Late Breakfast Show, and ABBA were guests on there, and there were a lot of people outside the BBC.
Yeah, but he said you couldn't hardly move.
Oh.
Which is like saying, it was dead easy to move.
Yes, I suppose.
Also, the Carpenters are not better than ABBA, I'm sorry.
Shut your face.
I mean, I'm a Pink Floyd man myself, but in terms of bands and persona and what have you, ABBA were there. I mean, you just can't, even if you don't like them, you can't deny that.
Now, do you know what? You might be right, actually. I'll concede that then. Go on.
Thank you very much. But, although, having said that, goodbye to love.
I'll say goodbye to love with that guitar solo at the end.
Oh, that's to die for.
Yes, and she did. Anyway, Bob, is there a point to this phone call?
That was it.
Okay, thank you. Let's try this one. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Line 6.
Okay, brilliant. Well done. You phoned up and you said sex on the radio. Well done. Excellent. Okay, so it's, dearie, mate. Sorry, I'm a little bit uncomfortable, it would seem. We'll leave it there till 6 o'clock now. I don't want to take any more calls till 6 o'clock, which is convenient, as there are no calls to take until 6 o'clock. Sometimes you just have to, retreat is the best form of attack. Anyway, I'm waffling on because I'm trying to fill time before I played the music. The music's played. If you missed today's show, for a Monday, it was all right, actually. It weren't bad. It sounded quite a lot like this. I am woman, hear me roar. Police officers should not be allowed to have beards.
Beards are nice, beards are soft. Beard has the same feel and texture as pubic hair.
Size 8 or size 18?
18.
Army is a group of soldiers.
They normally come around about 7:30. You can hear them blowing off in my kitchen.
Oh, you, Senator! Last night I had to go to Acapulco.
You don't have to patronise me. Lay it on me. I can take it.
Ooh! That can cause nasal polyps.
I won't go out with someone with glasses.
Has Gordon Brown got a glass eye?
It's none of your damn business.
They're on the top of the world looking down on the ABBA, and the only explanation they can find... Yeah, the show was better than that sounded. It was 54 seconds. We did 3 hours. We're down to 54 seconds. It's going to be odd, isn't it? It's very strange. Anyway, Anyway, last 30 minutes, and then it's home time. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number if you want to call. From now till 6:30, your calls go straight to air. It works like this. Normally, when you phone up on the show, you'll speak to Chris. He'll select the best callers and put them through. Doesn't happen between 6 and 6:30. Instead, you call up. Look, I have 10 lines in front of me. I can see that line 2 is ringing. I touch the screen. I say, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, I got cut off. Ian,
what are
we talking about?
Oh, yes. That's the fellow who had to cut off there because we couldn't hear him earlier on. Anyway, if you want to take part, pretty much anything goes. Don't swear. Don't be libelous. Apart from that, it's up to you. We'll play Triple M after the latest LBC 97.3 news. 0870 90 90 973. Calls go straight to air. The rules are very simple when we play Triple M. Don't swear. Don't say anything libelous, and it is libel. I had a stop email today. Ian, it's not libel, it's slander. It is libel, and I can't be bothered to explain why. But trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Now. Otherwise, we've got a 7-second delay, so if you do any of those naughty things, we can dump what you say. It will not get broadcast, and I can blacklist you from ever getting on the station again. I have the power to do that. So, bear those rules in mind, and we can have a lot of fun. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with baseball news. In last night's action, it was Toronto over Boston, 13-4, Tampa Bay over the Yankees, 11-4, and Washington over the Mets, 5-1. Tonight it's the Angels against Texas and Toronto against Boston. More news soon. Pass it on.
Good lad. Thank you, Pitcher Phil. Good to have you back on form after his little stumble last week. We muffed it up. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian, it's Gary from the League.
Hello, Gary.
Hello, Sabrina Lloyd.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, I don't have her, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I have a cunning plan.
Oh, yeah, this is the girl from Sliders I really fancy. What's your plan?
Well, she's in a television programme called Numbers.
Yes.
The second series of which is, I think, is being shown in America now.
Right.
And is coming to the UK, I think, in about January.
Do you know what? You talking about her, I'm getting a funny feeling in my tummy.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm getting a little tingly feeling in my tummy. That's nice.
Can I tell you that I first saw her in a programme called Sports Night, and I thought she was quite foxy.
She's just so sexy.
I am yet to get the Sliders stuff, but I'm told she's good in that too. But anyway, the Numbers thing.
Yes.
You could kind of, use the powers of persuasion that LBC have to kind of get her on the phone to promote the new series, which will be on ITV.
Chris, are you taking notes? Are you taking notes on this? Did we want all this to happen?
And also, they haven't yet released the Series 1 on DVD, so when that comes out, maybe, you could say, come have a few free copies, get her on the programme,
Oh, God. I've got a nervous tummy. This is really weird. It's gonna happen, Gary. That much is true.
It's got to happen, and when it does, I'll be listening or camping outside, one of the two.
OK, excellent. Thank you very much, Gary. Good lad. Another fan of Sabrina Lloyd. If you don't know what she looks like, she's like a little elf. Put her in your pocket. She's lovely. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Is Ronnie Ratbat Superman?
There we go. It's okay. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello. Hi, Nick.
It's Ian.
Oh, hello, Ian.
Nick's in the morning. Except it's Carol this week.
Oh, is it? I was just wondering, a caller phoned up a little while ago about some operation that she had.
Yeah, she had her eyeball slit open and a contact lens put inside.
Okay, I was just wondering whether she had information as to where she actually had the op done, because my eyesight is just as bad as hers.
I think, Chris, did she say that she had it done in her eyes?
It was the eyes.
I know.
Yeah, it was in the eyes. Hope that's helpful to you. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian, your mate James O'Brien.
Well, okay, let's take that as true for the moment. Yes.
If he says I digress, or in the arena of once more, I'm going to cut off his ear hole and send it to him in the post. Good day, Mr.
Thank you. Oh, gosh almighty. Well, I must pass that message on to James if I remember to. We don't condone any violence towards any of the LBC. Well, to most of the LBC and 10.3 presenters. Yes, line 8.
I reckon that if Dustin G had not died 20 years ago, he might have gone into a business partnership with Ernie Wise to build a treacle pudding factory.
It's a possibility, isn't it? Great loss to show business, Dustin G. Ish. Yes, line 5, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hi, it's Leslie, the gas engineer. How you doing?
Fine, Les.
What annoys me is the fact that everyone's getting a price gas increase right now, okay? And a bigger one to come.
Right.
And the government and the whole industry does not tell us what we're doing.
What are you talking about, Les?
Saving money.
Who is?
We are. The government would like us to just lay down and accept price rises.
Right.
But the only way to save money is to change the system, change the boiler.
Right.
They're available for everyone.
Yes. What has this got to do with anything that we've been?
The government and the people in the media do not tell the public what's going on.
What people in the media?
If you was listening to, say, a radio program anywhere...
I'm doing a radio program, Les.
Yes, I know, but you're not talking about anything about... People are wasting money.
Making phone calls to radio stations. But what's that got to do with the... What's the fact that people should change to more cost-efficient boilers got to do with the media?
Because the media does not publicise how you save your money.
Why should Les? Why steady on. Why should the media publish it'd be very boring to do a show or write a newspaper article or do a television show which says, "Hey, if you change your boiler, it's more cost efficient."
There's a lot of people would like to know about that, especially old pensioners as well.
But the old pensioners couldn't afford to get the new boilers installed anyway, because they cost quite a bit of money.
And they get a grant for it.
Well, then they should need to go and find out. Why is it anybody else's responsibility to tell everybody else? Surely these people should find out themselves, Les.
No. The information is not available.
Well, the information is available.
It is not available enough to allow the media to understand.
Hang on.
The public.
What have the media got to do with it?
Every time the media, say, a program on TV or the program on the radio talks about energy saving, they never ever talk about the real way of saving the money.
Right. Which is getting a new boiler.
Brand new boiler.
How come I knew to get a new boiler to become more cost efficient? How come I knew that?
How many percent do you realise you save by putting a new boiler?
I don't know. I've left the percentages at home. Sorry.
Well, if you've got a gas bill of £1,000 a year with your old boiler and you've got a new one in there, it saves you 40% less.
Wow. Well, there you go, Les. You've told everyone.
Thank you. That's what I want to. That's exactly what I want to do.
Well, you've done it.
40% less on their gas bill.
Okay. Well, you've done it.
If they fit a new boiler.
Oh, bloody hell! You've done it,
I know,
Les.
I'm boring, aren't I?
Yeah, you are very boring.
Yeah, very boring. I'm glad I'm boring because I need people to know it.
But it's boring though.
I don't care.
But then
it saves people money.
But no one, Les, is going to go and get a new boiler because some fruitcake because someone called Les has phoned up a straight to air phone in and said you need to get a new boiler. No one is going to act on your words today.
They will.
They won't, mate.
40% less.
Yes.
40%.
Yes, 40%.
Gas bill.
40%. But Les, no one is going to do it because of this phone call.
You want to bet?
Yeah, I bet you 100 quid.
Whoa, that's a bet.
I bet you 100 quid. No one will get a new boiler because of this phone call right now.
Right. I will ask the public now. Every time they get a new boiler from me, I've got to give you £100. How about that?
Les, you're bonkers, aren't you, mate?
I'm boring and I'm a gas engineer. I don't give a damn. It's 40% saving on your energy bill.
Yeah, I think it's 40% saving on your energy bill. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, I've won that bet. Because if no one gets a new boiler because of that phone call, I win money. But he misunderstood it, and if every boiler he installs, I get 100 quid. I can't fail on this. Oh, that was fun. Ashley?
Hello, Ian.
We haven't got time for your call, I'm afraid. More of your calls after a little bit of this.
You're in down.
Chris, shut up. I'm about to do the radio, mate. You don't have colons on a proper 24-hour clock. Yes, I've got a clock no, my clock isn't 24 hours. If it's a proper 24-hour, you won't have colons.
It has colons.
But if it's a proper 24-hour military style-y, then you will not have colons. It'll be 1828 hours.
Well, I haven't got one of those.
Well, then you're an idiot.
No, you are.
You shut your face?
Yeah.
What are you doing tonight?
I'm getting a new boiler.
Oh, 100 quid down. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Oh, is this, Charlie in Worthing? What's his name in Worthing, the old fella? What's his name? Wally? Willie? Willie in Worthing? Is it Charles? Charles in Worthing playing live. Is this Charlie Coons he's playing? What is this? This isn't Flight of the Navigator or something, is it? It's something like that. I know what this is. What is this? Someone email in at lbc.co.uk. Come on, you can do this, team.
It's Danny Elfman.
Ah, thank you very much, Danny Elfman, of course, who did the Triple M music. I thought it was vaguely similar. Thank you very much. Excellent. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Ian, just regarding Chris's quote of the day.
Yes, he doesn't date girls, who wouldn't date girls with glasses on.
I was just wondering what he'd make of LBC's very own Jenny Eclair.
Chris, I'll leave that one up to you.
No.
Yes. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, it's Kim.
Hello, Kim.
Hello?
Yeah, turn your radio off.
Yeah, I'll turn it right down.
Off.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I want to know what all this business with the boiler's all about. How can buying a new boiler save you money?
Well, it's... Oh, God almighty. So, because they're more efficient than your old boiler. So therefore you use less energy in using them, so ultimately you save money.
Right. But how old does the boiler have to be before you change it?
Well, that's a good question. If only I hadn't been winding that bloke up and I'd actually been thinking properly.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, sorry, Kim.
That's all right.
I'll try harder next time. God, people are actually interested in this. Yes, line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian?
Yes?
Noel Edmonds has got a crinkly bottom.
Oh, God almighty, that joke's 15 years old. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's Amber.
Hello, Amber.
I just wanted to say, brilliant show. Keep up the good work. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. And bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you very much. It's been all right today. Mondays are normally a little bit... but today's been quite good, I thought. There's still time for it. It could all still go wrong. We've got 5.5 minutes. Line 10 bottled it. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
All this rain, Ian, I haven't had a chance to use my water sprinkler.
Well, you should go out and have a go at it, for goodness sakes. Line 6 are on the wireless.
Hello, Ian, it's Bryony.
Hello, Bryony.
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good show today. I was just wondering, because I've been plugging you everywhere, like on my Bebo and on Pixo. I was wondering, could I please be a correspondent?
No. Correspondent list will be updated at Christmas. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Oh, it's the Sifu again, Ian.
Hello, Sifu.
You ready?
Well, hang on, what's the score so far? It's 2-2.
It's 3-1, Ian.
Shut up, I won it today, didn't I?
No, you didn't win it.
Oh, is that question I couldn't answer?
The last question.
That's not fair. That's
not... You've got the chance, to play for it now, So what do you want to do, Ian?
Bring it on, let's have another one.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Sidney Poitier or Denzel Washington?
Poitier.
Jay and Silent Bob or Cheech and Chong?
What was the first one?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob.
Okay. Cliff Richard or Daniel O'Donnell?
Oh, Richards.
Oh, yes. Whoopi Goldberg or Oprah Winfrey?
Whoopi.
Woody Allen or Rodney Dangerfield?
Oh, Woody Allen.
Oh, yes. I'm just going to consult the panel. I'm sad to say this, Ian. You've won that one.
Oh, come on, Seafood, kiss it!
I like it.
3-2, speak to you later. I like those challenges. I'm going to beat him, man. I'm going to beat him. Let's go to line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hello. I was just calling in about your, thing about beards earlier.
Yes.
And you mentioned false beards for sort of lower parts, and I just had to look them up on the internet. And I found out they're called merkins.
Merkins?
Like how George Bush says it. Just like how when he calls Americans, Americans.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Americans.
That's how you pronounce it.
That's what he's talking about, yes.
He's talking about Americans.
Yeah.
All he's talking about is wigs for your lower bits.
Wigs for your dingle-dangles. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian, hello, it's Piers in Walton-on-Thames.
Hello, Piers.
I phoned you and asked about cockerels on churches a while ago.
Oh, yes, you did, yes.
Right, and you remember saying that my answer from AQA was, I think your word was guff.
I've got the definitive answer.
Okay.
There was a papal edict in the 9th century. Rome declared every church in Christendom must be adorned by a cockerel, a symbol to remind Christians of Peter's betrayal of Christ.
Yes.
And it comes apparently from Luke 22:34, wherein he says, I tell thee, Peter, the cock shall not crow this day before that thou shalt thrice deny that thou knowest me. Here you go, mate.
Well, thank you, Pierce.
I was chuffed to find that out. You don't sound impressed at all.
No, well, there are a few too many thous in it.
I didn't make it up, mate.
No, I know you didn't. I believe you. Oh, God, it's all kicking off. Yes, line 5.
If you just missed that bit of Iain Lee, oh well, so did I.
Thank you very much. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Ian, how are you, mate? Sid from Essex.
Hello.
Just to say that I think your show's improving with age.
Thank you very, very much. There we go. That's nice. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, it's Nadia here.
Hello, Nadia.
I was just wondering, would you like to go for a drink with me?
I'm all right.
You're all right. You're not thirsty.
Sorry?
Are you not thirsty?
No, not that thirsty.
Are you not hungry?
I'm a little bit hungry, actually, yeah.
Oh, well, would you like to go for dinner then?
Okay, yeah, fine.
Okay. When? Tonight?
I'm busy tonight, maybe next week.
Okay, fine.
Thanbe bye. God, which did you be saying? Should we go for 6, shall we? Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, boy, is it 40% off your gas bills? I owe you £200 now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You don't understand how bets work, do you?
I do understand how bets work. If you have everyone knowing about 40% saving on their bills, and I pay you £100, I'm quids in, and you are quids in as well, my friend.
You don't understand how bets work, but yes, I'll take that £200.
Phone me later. You have my number.
Yeah, I will never call you.
Please phone. You have before, because you phoned me before, because you were stalking me. See you later, Ian.
Bye-bye.
Phone me.
Ian.
Yes?
You must have a cocky eye, because if you think Sarah Beanie and Lorraine looks pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got another thing to say to you, boy.
Excellent. Okay. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
I'm getting a new boiler as well.
Oh, I made £300.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad going, is it? Oh, well, that's worked out well. Hang on, we'll do that anyway, just to be on the safe side. He's banned for life. The little sod. We've given him a chance. He's banned for life. He's going to phone up and use language like that. Anyway, Clyde Bull 8, big quiz at 7, nightly news next. I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Thank you very much. Good evening.
This show is completely If Iain Lee in any way approaches being funny, he doesn't mean it. If Iain Lee starts to irritate you, then please switch off. Dear